don't have. Hi, everybody. Well, there's people in the chat already. My goodness, where'd y'all come from? Good morning, campers. We are excited to be here, day 2 of our 3-day charity stream. Thank you for joining us yesterday. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Hallie. I am the charity and channel organizer. So we are playing for the Bale Project and Color of Change. The Streamlabs bot off to my right here, it's literally just right here. No, it's on my screen. Has all of the links. There is also a ticker on the top of your screen that is live linked and will update in real time as we raise money. Yesterday we raised $300, which is fabulous. So let's keep going. If you have the money to donate, please consider donating. We would super appreciate it. I know the organizations we're playing for appreciate it. If you are not familiar, hopefully you haven't been under a rock, but the Bale Project and Color Change are working to support the Black Lives Matter protesters, to end cash bail in the U.S. Color of Change is actually one of the original BIPOC charities that has been doing really fabulous work for a very long time, which is fantastic. So please consider donating. Any amount is worth it. And I know that money is just, it's tight anyways, and now it's really tight for a lot of people. So if you don't have the funds, we totally understand. If you want to go on to Twitter and go to our pinned link and just share those links with everyone on Twitter, that would also be fantastic. We appreciate any awareness that you can give these groups. So, all that being said, get that bookkeeping, housekeeping out of the way. I've had a lot of caffeine. If you missed our games yesterday, we had 3 really fantastic games.
You're keeping the lights on.
I'm trying. My voice is shot from last night's D&D game from playing eggs. It's shot. I'm probably gonna start hacking in the middle of this. So we're just gonna keep going. Thank you, all of these lovely people you see at the bottom of your screen. Thank you everyone who is playing. Thank you everyone who is running games. I know how much prep that takes. I'm a forever DM too. Oh my gosh. And after this weekend, he won't be camp counselor, but Bran is going to start running a Pathfinder 2e game for us.
I'm sorry. This is the first I've heard of this.
Well, you need to get caught up. Bran's a liar. Don't listen to him. He knows what he's getting into.
That's what they call me.
So he's going to start running a weekly, we've never had a weekly game on the channel, a weekly Pathfinder game for us. 2E, so the new edition, and he's going to be leading a group of 5 new adventurers every week, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, right here on this channel, on Twitch. It's going to be a blast. I'm excited. I'm also excited because I get to watch. I just get to passively sit there and be like, yes, I get to watch someone else play. So,
yes, you're going to be a special guest, and everyone's going to love you, and you're going to be forced to be a reoccurring character. You realize that?
One off.
Oh, good.
I will do as you need, but one-off character. I'll try not to make them either an old lady or a weird gnome sorcerer. If I stay away from those 2 things, then it's not a problem. All right. Are you ready to go, Camp Counselor Bran?
I am ready to go.
Ready to go? Are my campers ready to go?
Aye, aye.
All right. Let's do it! I'm going to shut up now and let Bran do his thing.
All right. Welcome, campers. I want to do just a quick introduction from everyone. If we could just tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what you do. And then we will get right into the camping shenanigans. Let's start with, I'm going to have to say it, Rick James.
Oh my god!
That's super
Hi,
sweet.
for those of you who don't know me, I'm James. I tend to be in the on the top of the order games, though I've not been in Strahd. I tend to pop up in most of these streams. I'm a writer from England. I'm playing Rick, Richard Payne, aka Rick, who is a teenager who's been coming to camp for a while now. obsessed with the supernatural, and he's desperate to make his mark in the realm of cryptozoology, parapsychology, any of the fields, really.
Oh, what happened? Did we lose audio?
Who's
Oh
gone?
no.
What?
Oh, y'all, this is not good. Bran, are you there?
I can hear
I'm here.
Hallie.
Okay.
There was we got a little technical issues, I think, by the sound of it.
That's all right. That's all right. Let's just keep rolling and hopefully it'll
Let's
settle out.
keep it rolling. Matt, who are you? Emotional.
Matt? Oh. In-game or IRL?
All of it. Let's
All
hear
right.
it.
So IRL, hi, Matt Lane. I do stuff for with Impact RPG charity stuff, games like this. And today I'm a bully. So I'm that kid that you weren't allowed to hang out with when you were little, pretty much. And I'm inserting myself into this group because nobody wants to hang out with me by choice. But you're all too afraid to say anything.
Of course. All right. My faces I can see. Let's go. Hallie, I don't
Oh.
know if I've heard before. Who are you and what do you do?
Oh goodness. So I'm a stranger. Okay, all right. Let me think about this for a second now.
Yeah.
I already did my spiel, but I am the main DM for a Terrible Party of the channel that we're on. For those of you who have been with us for a little while, you know the joke that we used to be called the Small Terrible in Dragonborn Party because my players are assholes and acronymed as STD. Okay, that's done.
I was wondering about that.
My players are lovely people. Some of them are probably watching. They're like, she always calls us assholes. I'm like, yes, because you gave us the name STD, you motherfuckers. So we just leaned into it. We've been running charity games on the channel since October 2018. We actually started with Extra Life, and I've been organizing those for the last couple of years. And I write modules and do that. I do that. I get to play in Imagination Land in my 30s. I'm fine with that.
It's well overdue.
Yeah. Oh, probably help if I introduce the character. My brain is shot already. I am playing a kid. Her name is Magnolia, or Maggie Stibbs. If you call her Magnolia, she might throw a rock at you because she hates that name. So she goes by Maggie, and she is that little kid who loves bugs and plants and being outside and climbing trees and would prefer to just stay in the trees. So that's why she likes going to camp, because she gets to spend her entire day outside.
That is fantastic. That is the perfect camper. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right. Should we start moving and wait for our fellow campers to return?
Are we missing people?
I believe we may be missing an Abigail and a Kit Kat.
No, they're both here.
I'm here.
I can't see them. My. That was all on
I
me.
just don't talk unless you guys tell me I'm good to.
How embarrassing.
I think we all looked. Yeah, I think you need to keep going there. That's.
Yeah, need a couple more of those.
I'm
All
invisible
right.
to you now?
Uh-oh.
Still quite a few of her.
Who do you want to go next?
We're not good. We're not good yet. All right. Now we're in DM.
Oh, you're a robot, Brandon.
Now we're in DM mode. Abigail, please.
Sorry, it took me a second to remember that my character is Abigail. I'm so sorry. Hi guys, I'm Jay, but you guys would know me from Twitter as Nora Labyrinth. I work for AJARC Studios. I do all their marketing and some programming for them. I run their Twitter and I help with their Instagram sometimes, but that's usually my partner. She usually takes care of that. If you guys have any questions about Nintendo Switch, let me know. Our game is going to be coming to, our demo is going to be coming to Switch soon. I don't have an exact date because we're still waiting on Nintendo to approve it. But we have everything approved for the Switch except for our demo release date. This happened like this morning, so I'm actually reading it off of the email I just got. So I'm super excited.
Should be. Congrats.
I'm playing Abigail. She's 12 years old. She's scared of the dark, and it's her first time at summer camp. So let's have some fun with this.
You said After Dark Studios?
No, Adriarch Studios.
Adriarch. All right.
We're an indie development company that's third-party Nintendo.
How do you spell that?
ADRIARC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was way off.
I put the Twitter link for the studio in chat.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Know exactly what we're looking for.
And it's a dungeon crawl game, so it's a lot of fun.
Well, I need that in my life. Holy crap.
So much free time, huh? All right.
What is free time?
Let's go to Kit Kat. Who are you and who are you?
No connection to Bran at all. I go by Soapbox Fox as far as social media. I have a very unusual name. My name is Cherub. That is my real name. I had very optimistic parents. I work in a museum in real life, but for fun times, I like to play games and paint and make things and sew, as my name entails. But other than that, I am playing Kit Kat. She is Catherine, but she's earned a nickname from some of her common phrases. She is a funny sidekick, but that's a lot of pressure on me. So could we just do sometimes kind of every once in a while, I may say something funny.
Unacceptable. I need funny all the time. All right. So let us enter the scene. For quite a few of you kids, you have been on the camp bus. This morning started very early for you. You packed up your belongings that you intended to take. You wolfed down a breakfast, and you dove for the bus that had parked right in front of your house. You've had more kids have piled onto the bus. Judging by your sense of time, you've been stuck on this thing for 2.5 hours or 5 days. You don't know, but this bus trip is taking forever. Thankfully, by this point, you seem to have left the city and you've left the suburbs, and it's gotten to be a much more rural area as time passed. There's been less houses, less businesses. There's not a mall to speak of in the last hour or so of your travel. It's becoming very wooded on the road at this point. The bus driver, a Mr. Graves, has been dutifully carrying on. A cassette player sending out crackling renditions of the Grateful Dead songs seem fitting for this very old hippie-looking fellow. You and all the other kids have, conversed into small chats and conversations about camp. Some of you have been here before. It seems like the majority of the kids in the bus have not. More so than that, several of the actual camp counselors, the young counselors, have been picked up and have been sort of filling you in on what's expected of you and what you should expect from the camp. What is everybody doing on their last grueling moments of this bus trip?
I mean, right now I'll probably be. I mean, been coming for a couple of years now. I feel that maybe we'll be getting close. I'll be packing up all my notebooks, all my things like that. Because you know me, I've been reading through all my books for most of the journey. Occasionally chatting with Maggie, but not really that much. So I'll be packing everything away, my books, and still looking at the strange runic symbol we received during the bus trip.
Did we lose Bran completely?
It looks like it.
No,
Did
no.
we?
We lost your video. You were a little robot-y earlier, so sometimes...
Let me just shut off video, see if that helps.
Yeah, I think sometimes that does help if we ever notice any stuttering or anything, especially with two of you using the internet to broadcast. It can get a little...
We don't need my face.
What?
I'm the
No.
cursed one.
No.
All right. Can that seem any better?
Your voice is much better.
GM's
Why,
face
thank
is
you.
where I get all my metagaming, though.
Oh yeah, you've now lost so many hints and secrets. I'm
All
so
the
sorry about that.
expressions. Oh no.
I give everything away. Oof. All right. For the rest of us,
I think I'm showing Abigail how to make the grass bracelets that I've been giving everyone, because I totally would have just had like a clump of grass that I was just like busy, you know, while I'm peppering Rick with questions like, okay, so wait, the Loch Ness Monster, what about Bigfoot? Are zombies real? What about unicorns? What about, and just like a constant roll of questions.
As she brings up unicorns, I pull out my stuffed unicorn.
Oh, yeah, like
a
that.
quick check. Rick, let's do our first roll. Give me your brains.
Yeah.
But that sounded odd, but I stand
Zombie.
Oh, come on! I got a 3.
Oh, no.
On my D20, I got a 3!
by it. So, as all these questions peppering you of different cryptozoological creatures, you vaguely remember hearing about a couple of them in this area, oddly enough. Nothing, for whatever reason, is springing to mind. You go through your notes. You can't find anything concrete in your research. But some of it sounds really familiar for this area. You think you'd remember it.
But let's be honest, unicorns are fairy tales, so we're not bothering with that one.
Oh. Okay. Well, you know, and just what about the Mothman? What about, and just blah, 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 blah.
I'll be learning how to make bracelets from Maggie.
All right. I want
And
you
I
to
would Sorry, continue.
give me I'm going to say brains again, see how quickly you've picked up on the skill. Give us a brains roll. Yeah.
A 7 out of 20.
You're knocking them out. You're doing a pretty good job on recreating what you've been taught.
Oh my gosh, Maggie, this is so fun. Thank you so much.
I'll show you how to do the flower stems next, and then you can make daisy chains, and then you can wear it, and I make everybody daisy chains, but sometimes I forgot one year I made them out of nettles, and people really didn't like me.
What's a nettle?
It's pokey. It's a pokey thing.
Oh,
Yeah. Won't make that mistake again.
I bet that. They sound pretty though.
So as you're continuing your light chat and conversations, one of the teen counselors leans over her seat. She's perched towards the front of the bus and, you know, doing the face over to look at everyone back there. And she glances over towards a Kit Kat. And does a bit of a squint and then leans over. So, like, you're Abby's sister, right?
Oh, you mean Allie? Yeah, Allie is the coolest. She is banging. Like, just all that in a bag of chips. I love Allie. Yeah, I'm Allie's sister. I'm Kit Kat.
The counselor nods her head. She seems to be chewing on a piece of gum. Yeah, Allie was really cool.
Yes.
It's kind of a shame that she's not here this year, but yeah, we were totally friends, and she was awesome.
A camp legend. Allie was a camp legend.
She nods in agreement, and kind of does a quick, side eye look around, and leans in towards you and to anyone else who might be listening. Goes, yeah, she was cool, but you know what else is a camp legend?
What? No. Outside Allie, who?
She again kind of draws her eyes across, hoping to draw in more viewers and an audience.
I'm acting like I'm asleep, but I'm actually listening into everybody's conversation and totally eavesdropping. So this is I'm sleeping. Oh, what's that? I'm sleeping.
At the words camp legend, I stop and pull out the notebook and a pen, just ready.
This is going to be something, by the way, that Rick and Tommy are familiar with.
That works. I still piques my interest every time I hear the word legend.
Of course. This is going to be right up your alley. But she goes, Fright Night. And she kind of does the
sigh and turn to a page of order written
dramatic
on.
gleam. But she's leaning in closer to Kat, almost, looming over her. It's Fright Night. So the first night of camp, after all of the ceremonies and the first campfire and the sing-along, you have to test your merit. We're going to see if you're worthy of Camp Awannarun.
Totally worthy. If Allie can do it, I can do it.
Allie totally did it. She was fearless.
Wait,
Who
what's
else
Fright
is
Night? Wait,
who else is focusing in on this conversation?
What's Fright Night?
She glanced over your direction, fishes in her bag and pulls out a long strip of bubble tape.
Oh God!
Or ripping off a hunk and sticking it into her mouth, just adding to this big wad of gum. Well, camp is super haunted by all sorts of things.
I heard haunted.
We're haunted by all sorts of things. There are monsters and ghosts and zombies, and they're all there, and they're all waiting for first-time campers.
Yes, let's go.
Hella cool.
She nods. All right, cool. So once the campfire dies down and Uncle Ernie crashes out and he does not wake up, so you have no one to help you, you're going to go find the place where these spooky things happened, and you have to sit there and you have to wait. And we're going to know if you chicken out.
No, totally. I won't chicken out. No, not at all.
This sounds awesome. Let's go. I can't wait for
All
the
right,
night.
Trust me, they know.
So
Just kind of give a sidelong look to the camps, and they know.
Without opening my eyes, you're all chickens.
all right, so one, I'm going to say, Rick, you've experienced this before. This is not your first time in camp. You've had the Fright Night. You went out, perched out in the middle of the woods, and you found nothing. There were no real signs. And you came back, and it was absolutely fine. Tommy, you got in trouble day one.
That sounds about right.
You were never part. You were never part of the Fright Night. You were stationed in the nurse's office. You were hanging out with the nurse all the night through, playing cards and drinking coffee with her. It's up to you if she shared a cigarette or not. We're not judging there.
I stole one.
All right, she was fine with that. She was just like you as a kid. It's fine.
I took her lucky.
So you didn't. That's acceptable. But yeah, you were not able there to experience it. You heard the giggling and screaming and terror from the outside, but by morning light, everyone was there and fine, so it was nothing to you.
I would like everyone to know that someone just donated $20.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so
Right.
much.
Nice.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Camp counselor, I am assuming Maggie's experienced this too.
Have you been to camp before? I don't think we've been over that.
Yes.
Then yes, yes, you. We're gonna say you were stationed with the group that went for to search for Bloody Mary, and one of the
Thank you so much.
one of the one of the cabin bathrooms. You were there. You held strong. It got tense. You feel like you saw some lights kind of swirling around your eyes after a couple minutes, but that seemed to be it.
I love this so much.
You left strong.
Where I grew up is rumored. This is true. Rumored to be her gravesite. I know there are many spots in the country, but mine was one of them. So that makes me very happy.
Fantastic. So once this is laid out to you, the camp counselor, we're going to say her name is Becky, because of course it is, begins to tell you guys about a couple of the haunts and the legends of the camp. Some of them seem fairly reasonable, especially to Rick. Some of them seem outlandish, but she goes into detail about, a little girl that drowned out in the lake and that her ghost resides there. And she's constantly looking for her lost toy or a friend.
And Rick takes notes on these with just as much enthusiasm because, hey, they might as well all be real, except unicorns. They're not real.
They might as well. I so want to throw unicorns at you.
Unicorns. I love unicorns. Don't mock my unicorns.
We're gonna do this.
Didn't you
like
see
Cabin
Legend?
in
They're
the
totally
Woods.
real.
You're getting the unicorns. She goes into another story about the wolf boy that apparently several years back, one of the young campers snuck away from the bus as it was leaving and decided he was going to live out in the camp forever, and ran off into the woods and got adopted and raised by wolves. There's also legends about zombies hidden in an outhouse and a mystery meat somewhere in the cafeteria. Delightful legends that would definitely spring up from a summer camp.
Ellie told me about the smell in the outhouse. That totally makes sense.
Oh, that house is scary.
Mystery meat in the freezer, like just mystery meat, or like the thing?
As far as the legend goes, they know there's an odd little tin somewhere in the cafeteria, and like maybe it was from World War II. They don't know, like all the markings off it, but it's this weird little can that's never been opened, but there's something weird inside it for sure.
I need that mystery meat to feed to the wolf boy.
All right.
Oh.
So these proceeds to tell you these different legends, and other kids that have been to the camp verify the tales. Everyone seems to be agreeing. Oh yeah, I know that one. I heard about that one. So these stories go on the entire trip through the woods, and with that, we will make our way to camp.
There's a map.
Mm.
There is a map.
Great. Holy crap.
Never
Heck yeah. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so the stream can see it. I know where you made this.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Now I understand what those questions were about.
All right. So
I'm
the
trying
bus.
to figure out all the areas Tommy Jack wouldn't be allowed around. No,
Archery
no,
range for one.
yeah, no archery range,
Yep.
no bus
I was
barn,
gonna say
no
no bus
mess
bar.
hall, no fish shanty. Oh wow, yeah, okay, yeah. They keep an eye on me here.
Arts and crafts only with safety scissors.
That is very 90s.
Is he allowed to canoe? I mean, that involves a paddle.
Well, the thing with water is it's not air, so probably not.
Amazing.
Wise words. Wise words.
All right. So slowly the bus drives through. You see the nice wooden arch over the gravel road as you pull into the camp. It's a familiar sight to several of you. The big wooden placard of Camp Awannarun over the arches as the bus drives through. It may be comforting for some of you to return back here. For others, this may be a disappointing way to create your summer. But nevertheless, here you are at camp. The bus pulls to a screeching, stop. You can see the bus itself just seems relieved to have stopped driving after all these hours. And the doors open up. Some of you are going to be relieved to no longer hear Grateful Dead on repeat from this cassette tape.
Who are these people?
You've probably heard the song Truckin' about 5 times now, so you've got a good idea of what they have to offer as far as a band. But the bus lurches to its halt and stops. And the doors open and kids starts to slowly file out. How are you exiting the bus?
Like a bull in a china shop. Off the bus and just like straight in, just like, camp! And I'm gonna go hug my tree friend that I always hug every time I show up at camp.
All right.
I will follow that and see what this tree has to offer.
I carved my name
So-
here, and I did that, and then there's this piece of bark, I call him Barky, and then there's this tree, and then
Oh, I get it.
they took the branches off. Why did they do that? I climbed this once and I
Okay.
fell out of it. Okay, hi.
Oh, hey.
I'm gonna stay fake asleep and hope they forget about me like they did a couple years ago, and I got to play the garage for a minute.
I'm waiting until everybody but Tommy leaves. Just kind of take one look at Tommy, sigh, and amble off the bus, slightly off balance by my massive backpack and my bags, just trying not to fall over down the stairs.
All right. So, a few feet from the open bus doors. Excuse me.
We what?
I'm sorry. I had to mute the cough. A few feet from the open bus door, there's a spindly fellow, older man with that nice push broom mustache and the bucket hat over his head. And as Maggie and I believe Abigail and Kit Kat dive past him for a certain tree, this is the hello. Gives a wave. They run past and welcome back, Maggie. And hello, and is quickly trying to jot down on a excuse me, on a notepad on who has arrived at the bus. He's doing his attempts to contact or greet every camper individually. Those who have been here would recognize him as Uncle Ernie. He is the owner and who runs the camp. He gives a delightful wave towards Rick and goes in for the handshake.
I heartily accept, then realise I shouldn't be this excited and just make it half-hearted afterwards. Just like a yeah, and then just carry on.
No, he's very warm as he grips your hand both. Rick, good to see you. Welcome back. It's so great to have you.
Thank you. Good. I suppose it's all right to be here. Yep. Cheers, Ernie.
Oh, come on, Uncle Ernie. That's how we do.
Thanks, Uncle Ernie.
Ah, you're welcome, Rick. It's great to have you back.
Great to be back.
as everyone piles through, there's a couple other the younger teen counselors that greet them and start directing people where to head towards their cabins. I need everyone to give me a charm roll.
Is this in any way going to be used for persuasion?
You will see.
I got a 4 on a 12.
Still on a 4.
Oh, Abigail, I think your audio is muted. We can't hear you. Everyone's looking like they're concentrating, which is...
Sorry.
I can't even see it. Why can't I?
Okay. It's over in chat.
Can I cheat and see if I can just watch you people?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there we go. Very good.
Discord dropped me.
Oh no! Yeah, it's in chat. So, and this is why I always say to call out what you get, because stream can't see it. So
yes.
It's always good, and especially with this game, it's always good to say you got X number out of the max on the die, so that Bran has a percentile to work with.
I got a 5 out of 12.
All right. So as you stepped off the bus and made your couple steps there, you notice, all of you notice, Camp Counselor Gavin. And man, is he cool. Man, he plays guitar. He's got a band. Not only that, I'm pretty sure he has a motorcycle. I know he's maybe too young, but I'm pretty sure he's got a motorcycle. And he's just, you want him to be your big brother or your boyfriend or your best friend, or just, he is the coolest.
What kind of band, so I can judge him?
It's alternative.
I'm grunge, but
it's alternative, man. It's that work into grunge straight into alternative. It's still raw. It's still, the heavy tones that they don't like to sound too polished in their work.
But he secretly wants to be the next Kurt Cobain.
He definitely would have a love for Kurt Cobain.
Oh yeah,
there's definitely that influence. He's got the flannel tied around his waist.
Yep. Oh God, I'm having flashbacks.
Oh.
Okay.
But he's so cool how he wears it. He's so cool how he wears it, and he glances at all of you as you walk down, the bus and make your way through, and just goes in for a fist bump or a high five and greets every one of you like you're cool too. And he goes and he goes for the Tommy, you going for a high five or a fist bump?
What's up? Nah, that was a thing in the 90s, right? Yeah. So
yeah, he gives the proper nod. He goes, "What's up, Rage Cage?" He seems to acknowledge and appreciate your destructive side, and you're not used to that, but man, fucking Gavin gets you.
I'm not used to that.
It's definitely new, but
I blush. I'm not going to admit that I'm kind of crushing on him, so I'll just
Why wouldn't you, man? Gavin is just the best. Abigail, how are you greeting Gavin?
Hi, I'm Abigail. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Abby. Can I call you Abby? Is that cool?
Sure.
Awesome. Good to meet you, Abby. you're gonna have such a good time here at camp. You're gonna have a
Thanks.
blast, and we're gonna do a bit of a jam session later, and it'd be awesome if you go.
Okay. And then I'm just like following Maggie to her tree.
He does give the quick flash and the peace sign towards Maggie as she rushes past.
Hey, bye! And just like wham right into the tree. Ah! Not
Maggie, we
worried
don't.
about Gavin. I'm worried about the tree.
That's cool, Kevin ain't gonna stop you from your business.
Yes.
Kit Kat, how is your
Oh,
interaction?
I'm swooning. I'm gonna go for a fist bump and then awkwardly change to a high five and then end up just grabbing his fist. And then I'm just gonna stare at him while I do it and realize as my
Give me-
life flashes before my eyes.
Give me a grit roll.
Oh no. Uh,
3.
yeah.
All right. You
Yeah.
see yourself switching hands and in a regrettable maneuver, but like magic, his hand meets yours into a perfect landing, and you're cool just by proxy.
Oh yeah.
Ah, Gavin's so fucking cool. Rick, what is your interaction with Gavin?
I mean, at this point, he's clearly going to be my surrogate father figure.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
Dad vanished, so I try and play it cool. I mean, come on, 13-year-old, you can't be happy or friendly to see anybody. But I just kind of go, and I can't quite figure out what to say. And just kind of give him a one-armed hug, just try and pull him in.
He brings you right in. So Rick and grabs you, and the hug over your gigantic backpack, and just that embrace that he's so thrilled to see you.
And I won the past.
All right. So at this point, some of the counselors are gathering the campers to prepare them for their cabins. They're pointing out the cabins that they will be staying in. Are our tree huggers ignoring this, and they just went off into the woods?
No, I'm coming back. I have to say hi to the tree, and it's a ritual. No, I'm definitely gonna go to be like, okay, cabin time. I get the bottom bunk. Race off.
All right. As you start sprinting toward the cabins, a couple of the campers are watching you dive, into the. Like, oh, all right. Well, for the rest of you,
Yep, that's about right.
we got one of our little traditions we got to do before we get you all set up. And they start leading you towards the side of the cabins. The direction right here.
Spirit of Awannarun.
So as everyone's there with their bags and backpacks and goods, the counselors approach an odd-looking, let's say, totem pole, for lack of better terms. Now, a lot of camps this time tried to have a fairly Native American essence to them, and this seems almost in that vein. It doesn't look nearly as replicated as it is, but it does seem to be a totem carved, which appears to have different animal faces jutting out of it, different expressions. So Becky approaches the totem and rests a hand on one of it and looks at everyone, waits for the campers to gather, and says, all right, so this is the spirit of Awannarun, and it's the guardian of this camp. So whenever things are bad, whenever you're freaking out, whenever you're homesick, whenever you're scared, you just come up to him And you just give 3 knocks on it. She taps on the wood. And the spirit of Awannarun is going to come out, and it's going to totally help you, and you're going to feel great. Okay? And you can go ahead and knock now if you want to get the spirit going, if you really want to feel it. It's right here for you. And several of the campers, walk up and start knocking on the wood softly and getting back into their lines. What are you doing currently?
I'm looking to see what Maggie does because I don't want to be that kid.
Oh, I'm in the cabin.
Oh, she's already left.
I know.
I'm like,
job.
where's
I'm in the
Maggie?
cabin. The tree is my version of the statue. I'm like, yeah, it's cool, it's fine, it's a statue. Hi, I'm in the cabin, and just like, this is a kid on like camp crack. She is in her element. She would live here if she could.
I'm not going to walk up and do it now. At a later date, I'll return when it's more private and secluded, but there's no way I'm knocking on the wood in front of all these people.
All right. Abigail? I know you were looking for a Maggie, but or did you just follow her to the cabin?
I would have, if the counselors would have stopped me to go, I would have went with them.
Sure.
But I would just be kind of like...
I think this is a desperation move. They might just get you right on.
Yeah, they probably all help they can get.
All right, we're gonna see. There's a few second delay, so hopefully, with any luck.
Last night was a 10-second delay between us speaking and it showing on the screen.
Which does happen.
No, it's about 6-10 seconds, I think.
No,
Average.
It's not wanting to. Oh no, wait, hold on.
We back.
Hey, try that again.
Hi guys, welcome back.
It's more tech. It's not our fault. I promise. This is not
Totally. It's totally not our fault.
All right, onward.
All right. So our campers have all left the bus, and they've gone several directions, I believe, at this point. We have a couple towards the cabins. And the others have at least acknowledged the totem pole, the spirit of Awannarun, perched proudly on the campgrounds.
Stupid totem pole. I'll knock that thing over.
As Tommy promises a vengeance to it. The counselors begin to usher the kids to their different cabins. Just to the west of the totem pole. We're going to say that Becky has led the girls to their cabin. That's going to be the one on the far left. You just do not want to avert for me. And for our gentlemen, we're going to say you have landed on the far right, where Gavin leads you. Ah, Gavin. Gavin leads you to your. He's so cool. I heard he saved a baby from a burning building, but
I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it. That's Gavin.
He leads you to your cabins, and you guys get the. I'm going to let you get the pick of the litter of what bunks you want to take. That goes for all of you. Maggie, that was never an option. You already picked long ago.
I would take the top bunk to where Maggie is, honestly.
It's really
Alright.
good. Oh, check and see if that thing that I put under the mattress is still there.
What thing?
It's a button that I found in the woods.
Oh, and I lifted up the mattress. Is it still there?
Let's see. What would be a search? I'm gonna say brains. Let's see if that will lead you to what you seek. Oh, it's
15 out of
totally
20.
still there. It's pristine. I mean, I'm assuming they cleaned the cabins after you left, but this is just untouched.
I hand it to Maggie.
No, it's yours. I always put a good luck charm underneath the mattress. Sometimes I find it underneath the mattress for the next person.
Oh, thank you.
There
This
you
just
go.
made my day.
Yay!
I'm gonna look under my mattress just because.
All right. I believe you also have treasure hunting, don't you?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Oh,
Let's roll. Let's roll for your brains.
8.
All
8 out of 10.
right. With your bonus, I'm gonna say no real charm is found, but you do find an atomic warhead candy that's perfectly wrapped.
I'm gonna think about it for a moment, and then I'm gonna stick it in my pocket.
All right. It's the what's your favorite flavor?
Oh, it was the blue one.
Blue one. All right. I believe that's a raspberry.
Oddly enough, I'm
Oddly
allergic.
enough,
Let's
I know
go
you
for
are.
it.
Fair enough. You have found a nice unwrapped warhead that you can pocket. All right, Rick and Tommy, you're led into your cabin. What are you doing?
I'm going to find the best mattress first. So I'm going to like take one off one of the other bunks and then put it on the top bunk. And then I'm going to take the top bunk with the best mattress.
All right, well prepared.
I just stand there and watch Tommy go about his process, and then take the bottom bunk underneath where he's sleeping.
All right.
And as soon as you take the bunk, I tell you that one's yours. Like you listen to me, but you were already doing it.
Yeah. I know his process by now. It's normal.
Yeah, this is not your first rodeo. You guys do your adjustments and you set up. All right. So Becky in the girls' cabin just goes, all right, so here it is. You're all set up. Now you can totally wander around the camp as much as you like. Go check out everything. And in the evening, we have the big fire, and we're all going to get together, and they're going to like sing songs, and it's kind of lame, but it's kind of cool because Gavin's there. But it's going to be great. We're going to get everyone together, and then after that, Fright Night happens. So best that you get to know a bit of the camp before it happens. All right? I'll talk to you later. And she exits out. And likewise, for Tommy and Rick, Gavin gets you guys all set up and goes, all right. You guys look like you're set. Everything good? Got everything you need?
Yep, we good.
All right, awesome. I know you guys have already done this, but big night tonight. Don't worry about it, man. You guys are going to do great. He exits out the cabin. So at this point, you guys have free reign of the camp. Anywhere you would like to check out and go, it is accessible to you.
That's dangerous.
It sure is.
Can I see if the totem is free of kids so I can go and knock on it?
Sure.
I kind of, out of my big rucksack, I pull a smaller rucksack and kind of stuff a bunch of stuff in it, my travel kit, which is all my anti-magical creatures items. And yeah.
All right. Give me a flight roll.
Will do. 1 out of 6.
No, but the good news is you're going to get an adversity point for that.
Yes.
All right, and for those in the know, adversity points, every time someone properly fails a roll, they'll get an adversary token, and they can add that to their rolls later to boost their morale and do better when it really counts. So, unfortunately, several of the children are out there, and they instantly spot you attempting to make your way towards the totem.
The second I see them, I kind of pretend I wasn't heading towards there, and I'll start wandering off in the direction of a mess hall, like I'm going to get food.
There's the long, awkward stare as you do that beeline. They just,
Yeah, I've been made 100% made. So, no.
All right. As you make your way to the mess hall, not only is it for food, but it is where different recreational, gatherings, and there's a little stage there for any put together
Gavin.
camp plays that may happen. There's also a couple of arcade cabinets in there. This seems a nice addition to the camp. There's a old X-Men arcade and a Ninja Turtles arcade, and it's free plays. It is free plays. There are no quarters required.
I'll go and pretend to nonchalantly enjoy X-Men until further notice.
All right, so you are familiar with you hop on that arcade cabinet. Who are you playing as?
Cyclops.
Of
No
course.
question.
Oh, he's solid. He's solid.
Projectile attack.
All right, and you
That's
go.
all you need.
You go straight into that. Your Cyclops is just starting to mow down Sentinels as it goes. All right, Tommy, where were you in this scenario?
All right, so I'd wait for James to leave, and then I'd go through. He did the thing with his bag, so I'm gonna go through all his stuff and see if I find anything good in there.
Whose stuff are you going through?
Say what?
Whose stuff are you going through?
James, he was in my cabin, so he left. So I'm gonna give him a minute to walk away, and then as soon as he's done, I saw him rummage through his bags, and these are just books, right? That's all that's in there.
Barely even those. I've got most of those in my backpack. It'll be clothes, maybe some food, some emergency money, that kind of thing.
You used to have some emergency money. This is emergency
Yeah.
money. So I'm going to take that, and then the rest of this is junk. And then I'll go join him at the arcade, and then I'll go to probably put some free play. I don't have to spend any of your money on that. And yeah, I'll join in. Don Wolverine.
All right. So player 2 has entered. All right. Abigail, what are you doing currently?
I would have asked Maggie to show if she can show me around the camp, and if we can make some of those daisy chains that she talked about.
Oh, yeah, totally. Kit Kat, you want to come with us?
Oh yeah. Let me get my camera, my Polaroid, because we're gonna make memories. So I've gotta archive all of it. Let's do this.
Heck yeah.
And I'm gonna grab just let me put some stuff in the small bag real quick, and I just have to make sure I bring some stuff with me real quick.
It's okay. All we need is our smarts and good shoes and fishing poles. Oh, I gotta go fishing. We're gonna go fishing.
I didn't bring that.
No, we
Do you
didn't have
see
fishing
her?
poles.
Oh.
Yeah.
I brought shoes though, so we're good.
Okay.
I'm wearing sneakers, and she runs to go change into jeans. Because she was in a skirt and blouse, so she's in jeans and a shirt now, and her sneakers. And she has on the bloodstone necklace that she was wearing, along with the bracelet that Maggie gave her. And you see her carrying Snoopy's salt shaker with her. Don't know why, but she has it.
Good to know.
So yeah, I think
Alright.
I'll walk them around the lake, and it'll be like, and that's where they do arts and crafts. But you gotta watch out for the younger kids because they just finger paint everything. And I don't know if we're old enough to go on the mountain bike trail, but I bet Tommy
mature
knows
enough.
how to get there. I bet he knows how to get there though. Oh, you're old enough? Oh, okay, that's cool. And slowly, I think she kind of settles down once she gets in the groove a little bit, and is like all that energy just kind of peters out. She's like, okay, we're gonna go fishing. I'm here. It's cool. It's good. We got it. Oh, we should look for the Loch Ness monster.
That's a thing.
Totally.
As far as fishing poles and equipment, you do know that there is a little a fish shanty that has all the equipment you would need
There we go.
if you're inclined to.
Heck yeah.
All right, so you three with a wonderful tour guide get a good grasp of the campground around you.
don't know about
And
wonderful, but
by the way,
Vibes were good.
by the way, you can totally get on mountain bikes. They have helmets and pads there at the waiting. So if that's where you want to go, it is there.
hell yeah. Just wasn't sure if they were gonna let a 10-year-old.
Well, it's the 90s, and
This is the era of lawn
remember,
darts, so
we had lawn darts.
Yep.
Adventure
Free-range
park.
kids.
Slip and slides.
we had super soakers that would take out
Get it.
people's eyes,
Yep.
and
Oh yeah.
Ninja Turtle, the
No,
pizza throwers that
Bounty,
broke teeth.
the moon
So you're
shoes.
fine.
Yep,
Yeah.
I had those. Yep. Oh god.
For our younger listeners, oh my God, what a time to be alive!
Yeah.
And by that I mean it's a wonder we lived through it.
It's really
You
Toys
would
for
break so
Fear.
many things.
So look up law.
As the baby of the
Do me a favor.
As
There's a
the-
reason they're illegal.
That sour candy we were talking about, that make your mouth bleed.
Oh yeah, it
Oh, I
was,
did
it was
that
like
several
straight
times.
acid. It just
Beautiful.
burned right through the roof of your mouth, and we loved it. All right, so Team Maggie, where are you? Where are you deciding to take your full attention?
I think if the others who are with me are amenable, I'm totally gonna go to the fish shanty and find my favorite pole and go grab some earthworms from the dirt and go fishing.
Is that what everyone else? Is everyone else going to join her on that? As far as-
OMG, that's awesome. Let's do this. I will take a Polaroid picture of her and Abigail because memories have begun. And
Aw.
Allie, I mean, I can't wait to share it.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'll totally do like the pose thing with Abigail and be like,
I'm going to continue to shake my photo for the next like 30 minutes until
to your hair falls
precious
off.
memories.
I'll go
All
get
right.
some worms in case I want to sneak up and put them on anybody's shoulder.
Tommy and Rick, you've let's see, how well do I remember this game? You defeated Pyro and you finished the Blob. He said nothing moved him, but you guys kicked his ass. You fought through Wendigo. Are you still there playing, or
I mean,
are you?
You're probably a lot better at this than me. So I'll die and then get frustrated, even though it's a free game. It really hurt my pride. It didn't cost me a quarter, just my pride. So I'm done with this stupid X-Men game.
if Tommy storms off, I'll kind of end up probably play another level, and then if I remember right, Magneto was an absolute at the end of it. So I will lose to Magneto and then kind of follow.
All right. You play for what would have been $8, and thankfully it wasn't. And you make your way outside. Oh God, man. The old Simpsons game. Where are you guys?
$8.90 money.
I'll take
Where
a
are we
look
gonna
over
lead you, Tom?
at the. Oh God, sorry, go. Nah.
No, go for it.
Say, I'll go check the totem pole, see if it's still surrounded.
Give me another flight roll.
I'm never going to do well at this. I hope you realise that.
Well,
Another
thankfully,
one.
you get
so I'll
another-
take another.
You get another adversity token. So mark that down. But now it
Yep.
seems even more children are just around the podium and all just seem to turn and stare at you as you exit the mess hall, oddly enough.
you have already
There's
entered children
lot.
of the corn.
There's a lot of
All turn
attention.
at once.
A lot of attention on you.
Yeah, I kind of look and storm off towards the cabins, but then I'll veer around, and I'd actually forgotten about the drowned little girl. So I'm not going to the fish shanty, but I will go investigate near there because I know there's a dock that somebody could have dropped off, and see if I can go there.
All right, so you're gonna go the wide way around the lake.
Yep.
All right. You proceed to do that line towards the east, past the mess hall, nurse's office, and the arts and crafts, and find your way to the docks. There are a couple of canoes, just simply roped to it. No strong sailor knots that you would have to worry about. There are a couple of canoes just bobbing gently against the docks.
I'll follow James over there, and then stare at the kids that were looking at him. I'll stare them down. I'll follow you over the docks, and then I'll just untie those simple knots and kind of push the canoes out there in the middle of the lake.
All right, give me a brawn roll for that.
All right. Okay. I'm not good at this. Oh, I'm really not good at this. That's a 2.
No, it's oddly tricky for you.
Knots.
And you're just kind of digging your fingers in, and you just kind of get some splintered wood and fibers in your fingers, but you're not really able to unleash the canoes.
I kind of turned to look at him, and I noticed him staring the kids down, and I would like to attempt to undo the knots without really. I don't want to damage his pride, because we all know how prideful we are, but I'll see if I can sneakily undo it when he's not working on the other knot.
All right, give me a brawn.
See, this is why nobody wants
7 out of 12.
Yeah.
This is why nobody's parents wants anybody to hang out with me. I'm a very bad influence. I'm already corrupting you.
So in some of your cryptozoology books, they've discussed how to create snares for a Sasquatch. So you have a pretty good grasp on knots and ties, and you're able to free the canoes from their hold.
Just kind of look over and nod, grunt, and push one out to sea gently.
Yeah. Now I'm proud of you, and I feel like we're that much closer. We can be friends now because you fuck shit up. So this is cool. We're bros now, and I'll let you know that. I'll tell you. Hey man, I didn't know you were cool. You must have been doing some stuff this past year. All right, thought you were just.
I shed a single manly tear and just try not to look at it. It's like, yeah.
Unfortunately, there aren't bro tokens, but I wish there were, because you would be awarded.
Oh, I just gave myself 3 bro tokens.
All right. So as you set sail a canoe, is there anything else you intend on doing as far as in that area or on the docks?
Just general mischief for me. Trying to impress Tommy, looking for signs of dead girls.
Oh, I'm gonna be like, yo, you think there's a dead body in this lake? That'd be cool.
If you want to do a proper investigation, give a brains check.
19 out of 20.
Yeah.
Look at the big brains on Rick.
Check out.
Can I help
big
with
brains
this?
on Rick? Yeah, go wild.
Half as much brains. Yeah, 3.
You're proud at your work with the canoe, and the concept of having someone that you can relate to is really just kind of taking over your mind right now. I mean, you're not showing it outwardly, but having someone like this is really going to make this summer suck a whole lot less. So that's where your focus is right now.
I have a project
to help him with a role. Bro tokens.
Bro tokens. So, Rick, you notice a couple things on the dock. That was a damn good roll, so we're gonna work with that well. There seems to be a couple wet spots right at the far end of the dock, right before you would reach the water. There seems to be just a couple wet spots that you didn't jump in the water and come back in. It's just a bit of damp spots, and it looks like the planks of wood itself seem a little scratched right in that area.
Interesting. I take out the little note that I got on my bus with the weird runic symbol, and I try and compare, see if they look anything similar, or whether it looks like claw marks or teeth marks or tool marks, whatever. I don't know.
Give me one more brains roll.
7.
So as you're observing the claw marks on there, your eye catches a small, it looks to be a necklace or a pendant hanging off one of the logs of the pier. It looks to be like seashells. It looks to be very oceanic, despite being in a river.
Wait,
But,
is it like the seashell pendant that cool dudes like Gavin would wear? With a seashells?
The puka shells? Puka
That's
shells?
the
No,
one.
no. Sadly not, man. But, oh man,
Would have been a great gift for Gavin.
Gavin can pull off the puka shells, man. He doesn't even look bad in it. It doesn't look like he's trying. No, it seems to be a flat, almost scallop-like shell with a bit of it looks like maybe seaweed hanging off of it. But on the inside of it, there does appear to be a very similar etching inside the shell to the marks that you saw.
That I kind of look over to Tommy as if I'm thinking of telling him, but I don't want to seem uncool in front of my good friend who's. Here we go. So, it's the weird, creepy twins on the bus that walk past us. They gave me this, and I show him the note, and then I show him. Yeah, right. They're mad. And then I show him the inside of a necklace as well, show him that it matches the note.
I just look really confused.
Yeah, I mean, same. It's just weird that the creepy twins had a note with this thing. Do you think it's maybe theirs? Should we take it back or keep it? I mean, we could totally steal it, right? Right?
Yeah, stealing's cool. Let's take it, and then we should probably go rub it in. And then I do remember that I stole from my bro, and I feel bad about it now. This is a new feeling for me, guilt. So yeah, I make a mental note to put the money back while he's not looking, and stealthily unsteal, and put the money back in his pack next time I'm at my cabin.
All right, proper. All right, let us. Good.
I was just going to say I'll pocket it and then we'll move on and see what we do a bit later.
All right, let's move to I'm just saying rabbit troop just to keep our group separated here. All right. Rabbit troop.
Oh.
We have acquired our fishing equipment, everything you would need. What are we doing now?
Fishing.
I know it sounds like an obvious question, but I stand by it.
We're going fishing. Chat is very happy about your character development, Tommy.
Oh my god, such a character arc. I need to see this go through.
He started out as a dick, and now he's not quite as much of a dick.
There's a little melty heart inside that chest right there.
Man, we knew it. We knew it would happen. We knew it.
Chat's just like Mandy's like character development. I'm like, okay, that's about right. Oh yeah, I'm totally going fishing. So most of the time I don't catch stuff. I catch a lot of seaweed and junk, and you're not supposed to litter, so catching junk is okay because we'll pull the litter out of the pond.
Captain Planet. Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
get it.
Totally.
Let's do this.
Oh my God. By our
Abby's
powers
just-
combined. Okay.
Heart.
Yeah. What was that, Abigail?
Abby's just staring at you, kind of confused, like, how do I use this?
Oh, I got
And she's
you.
holding
I'll
out the
show you.
fishing pole.
I'll show you. It's totally cool. But you're not weird about worms, right?
I've never seen a worm.
Oh. Well, okay, we're gonna fix this. By the end of this, you're gonna be bit by mosquitoes. Yeah, you're gonna have all the bumps and bruises from camp, but it's worth it.
You started with the mosquito thing, huh? I mean, I feel like we could have got a little higher positive note there.
No, you gotta take your bumps and your bruises. You'll fall out of a tree. You might fall into the lake. You'll get
Can I use
Can you
marshmallow.
teach me how to swim?
Ooh, that's probably
Oh.
not my responsibility.
Do they have some lessons here?
Bad
Above my
idea.
pay grade.
I'm 10.
I'm 12 and I've never done anything like
And I
this.
want it to be known right now that Hallie actually can't swim. So this is like
Out of
a
character, I can
weird
actually swim really, really well.
conversation we're having right now.
We're gonna add another round, little girl. Is that what I
Out of
just
character,
heard?
I can swim
No.
fairly well.
No.
We're opening up some things here.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Hallie's character development. I get it. Let's do this.
Yeah, no. I've already fallen out of a boat. Like, let's not say we did. Okay, so, okay, I don't know that maybe, I tell you what, it's a lake, like, there's no riptide or anything that's gonna sweep you under. Maybe, like, just stick to the shore?
I'll stick to the shore. I don't want. I don't want to
We
fall
can
in.
keep the swimming for the fishes.
There we go. Speaking of fishes, gotta fish.
Let's open up
All
this
right.
can of worms.
Oh, dad jokes.
You are too young for dad jokes. So everyone fishing. Let's do a fight roll.
What?
Yes, I stand
I'm
by it.
fighting these fish.
Your fight, yes.
Oh God.
If there was a fishing roll, we would do it.
I ran from the fish. I'm sorry.
And
No, I did. I would rather run from the fish. I did a 3 on flight and I did a 1 on fight. So
are you running?
I
No.
don't-
How did I get a
Okay.
6 out of 4?
All right.
Modifier in there?
No, I had no modifier.
Oh, weird. I got a 4 out of 8.
Oh, it's because you did the thing where you crit, so it rolled again.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
you
got a crit
exploded.
for.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. Like magic, Abigail instantly hooks a small rainbow trout. Just a beautiful rainbow-scaled little, maybe 9-inch long fish. Just instantly hooked and plops out just like magic from her hook.
Whoa.
Instinctively, you just know how to reel in, and wow, like that.
In camera.
Yeah.
I caught a fish.
Yeah.
Hold it up. Kit Kat's gonna take a picture. Hold it up.
And that's going to get some Jelly Roll pins with Best Day Ever.
All right. Oh my God, puppy.
Puppy.
Yeah, I have June.
So yeah, like that. Maggie, you get a couple nibbles on your line, but nothing gives. And Kit Kat, you just whip the hook out of the water. You don't hit anyone in the face, but it comes close to snagging a friend. Go ahead and give yourself an adversity token on that one. And I'd like everyone to try again on this.
Oh, okay. Come on.
Realistic. That's how fishing works.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
over and over and over again.
I
That
got
is
a
how
1
it
out of
goes.
4.
All right. After your, let's start, Abigail. After your glorious success of that first go, um, as you're fishing, you sort of stare off to what's across the lake from you. There was a slight tug on your line, but it seemed to have just pulled the worm and just dashed off. Your focus seems to be on a small, ramshackle little wooden structure right across the lake from you.
Oh.
Kit Kat, you end up pulling up some small little let's say a goby. It's about 3 inches. It's a little thing, but he's got some fight to it.
I'm very proud of this. So
I can take your picture.
you put up such a fight.
I won.
And Maggie, the moment you set down the camera, pass it back, there's that nice reel in your reel.
Oh God.
That, I did not intend on that, but here we are.
Hey.
And you pull out a rather fair-sized black bass. We're looking at about 11 inches. It's
Nice.
easily a couple fish sticks worth if you were going to eat it.
I'm assuming this is catch and release.
That is all up to you.
Oh yeah, I'll let him go. Go back to your home, little fishy. I will see you again. Do we see Rick and Tommy putzing around the canoes?
Do we see canoes floating by?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes. At some point in your fishing, you do see a canoe sort of bobbing by, then catching the current of the river, and then just kind of doing a beeline and pushing towards the center of the lake. So yeah, you will notice at least one of the canoes free.
I bet Rick is looking for the drowned girl. And also playing with the canoes. I don't know why someone's gonna have to swim and go get that thing.
I know, right?
I just randomly hear Tommy say that in the air. It's like he's here.
Is that like one of the ghosts in the canoe? Is that like one of the legends here?
I don't think in the canoe. There's just a story that there was this girl who drowned in the lake, and like if you hang out at night, you can see her white form walking across the. I don't know about across the water. That's a different thing, but like around the lake.
I'm just imagining a very low rent Flying Dutchman in a canoe net.
Abigail, you are still oddly focused on this little shack right now. Something is so odd about it. Like, your friends are talking about the fishing, talking about the canoe, and you sort of hear it, but your focus is just still there across the stream, just observing this little building. Is anyone else going to attempt to fish another go?
I got a big one. I'm good.
No, start staring at Abigail, wondering what she's staring at, if it's the ghost canoe.
Okay.
Ghost canoe.
As Maggie waves her hand in front of my face, I'm like, huh?
You okay?
Yeah. What's that little house thing across the lake?
Oh. Do I know what that is?
Yes, you would recognize that as the old outhouse.
The zombies. Yep. Well, be thankful that we have indoor plumbing, because if you have to do your business, don't go in that. It's an outhouse.
Wait, what is an
Okay.
outhouse?
It's an outdoor hole in the ground that you do your business in.
Where are you going with this? What business?
You know.
Use the potty in it.
Yeah.
Why?
That. Yeah, I know, nasty, right? But suppose someone thinks that, I don't know. You have to ask Rick. Someone said that, like, if you go in there and you go to sit down, the zombies will grab you and pull you down into the yuck.
I don't know what's worse, the zombies or the poop.
Well, poop. Just bad. Just don't. It's like old and creaky, and it's a dark, smelly hole in the ground. Basically, nothing you want to go around.
So does Rick know this story from experience? You said ask Rick.
It's because he knows all the weird, spooky things. I suppose this isn't spooky, it's more weird and disgusting, but Rick would probably still know.
Still sounds like his forte, from what I understand.
He's got all those
This
books.
is what he's into.
I mean, we were talking about monsters on the bus.
It's true.
Meanwhile, Rick, what are you doing?
My ears are burning strangely,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I know.
I'm also
You
realizing
sensed it.
that, like, I apparently can't get through charity stream without talking about poop several times, so I'm just gonna
It has to happen.
own it.
my eyes have kind of been following the boat, and as obviously follow the boat, see those lot fishing, which is normal, especially for Maggie. She, it's what she does. But then I noticed Abigail staring over to my side, and then I look at the outhouse and just kind of, isn't that? I don't think I've been there yet. Because it's where legend always comes up, but let's be honest, zombies aren't going to come out the toilet, they come out the graves. They're not going to come out there, that'd be stupid. So, it's not one I paid much attention to, even if I'm aware of, but now my curiosity's piqued, because for some reason New Girl can't stop staring at it.
All right. What is your intention, both of you, Tommy and Rick?
I'm following Rick's lead, but I'm trying to act like it's my idea.
I'll kind of play into this like, hey, do you know what would be a funny prank? We could go knock over the outhouse. There'd be poop everywhere. right?
Knock over the outhouse. Yeah. I was thinking of that, I just didn't know
Of course.
that hardcore. But yeah, all right, yeah, let's go knock over the outhouse.
So we struck towards the outhouse with the intention of kicking the shit out of it.
As you make your way, there's a slightly wooded area to get to the outhouse. Give me a brains check on both of you.
8 out of 20.
So okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not very smart. Yeah, not at all with the one. Nope.
Tommy, you are so focused on knocking over this outhouse. That is the greatest idea you have heard in a long time, and you have someone there with
In a
you
long time.
that you thought of, that you have a friend to do it. This is your sole focus, and it's going to be magical.
I think you earned at least like 3 more bro tokens with that.
There's definitely some bro tokens that have been distributed for that. You can, Tommy, you can also rock yourself an adversity token.
Yay!
I didn't realize I'd be handing them out on every one, just on fails, but wow. All right, Rick. As you're making that sweet line over to the outhouse with plans of rebellion and friendship, you notice a something in a couple of the pine trees near the outhouse. It appears to be long animal hair or fur that seems just kind of hung up on some of the branches towards that area.
I kind of clock it, but I noticeably looked it, but I mean, I'm gonna do cool bro things with my new bro, so I don't
Okay.
make any move towards it. I'm still going towards the outhouse.
All right. So with that, the two of you make your way to the outhouse. I believe Rabbit Troop is across the lake with full view of the two of you.
Oh boy. Brian, do we want to try to take a quick break here?
Yeah, let's take 5.
We're at our 90 minutes in.
All
As
right.
they attempt to knock over outhouse. Oh boy.
The thrilling conclusion of whether they knock over the outhouse.
We'll leave you on that cliffhanger. So all the donate links are in chat, and we'll put up our intermission video loop. Check out the new adverts that we have for our friends at Sandy Pug Games and Arcanist Press with their cool Kiss Starter and then Ancestry and Culture modules for your 5e adventures, and we'll be back here in a few minutes.
Those are so awesome. Yes, we will.
right, a little bit of a delay, but there we go. Now we're better. We're back.
All right, welcome back, campers. As I recall, the last thing that was happening was Tommy and Rick were insistent on knocking over the supposedly zombie outhouse, as camp legend had dictated.
Something about hair too, but I don't care about that.
Yeah, no hair. Our house is going down.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Rick was one to notice that there seemed to be a long silvery gray animal hair in a couple of the trees nearby, but that was quite promptly ignored for the prospect of rebelliousness and friendship.
If we're ignoring Wolf Boy right now, we'll be back to him later. Right now it's zombies and friendship.
It's probably just Uncle Ernie hair anyway.
Uncle Ernie has been losing quite a lot off the front, so it's not out of the question.
Bless him.
All right, so you two are just going to approach the outhouse just straight on?
I'm gonna fuck this poop shack up.
Yeah, boy.
All right. Both of you, when you approach, give me a grit roll.
I got a 3
Oh,
out of 8.
You know, while you're not certain there's something supernatural living in there, there's something certainly supernatural smelling in there.
it smells
Neither
like
one of you are apt to really get close to that thing right now. It's for something that's abandoned, it's potent. It's potent. It smells pretty bad.
Go to Rick and be like, you know what? I think somebody already messed up this outhouse. There's nothing else I can do to it that'd be worse than that.
Hey, nice one. And at this point, I rummage around. Oh,
I dare you to use the outhouse.
but
I dare you to use the outhouse.
If you
And
want to
the
do a
door's
contested
kind of-
roll.
oh no! Like the door's kind of swinging, and I'm like, but the girls are watching, and that. Oh, fine. And
You don't have to go number 2. You just have to use it.
I reach into my backpack and like tear off a strip of cloth and try and tie it around my nose.
All right.
And then I approach with my silver spoon tucked in my pocket.
Okay, you swing up to this ramshackle door. It's a little tight. It seems like the wood is sort of soaked in and rotted, but you wedge it open and you step in there.
He's really going to do it.
Give me another grit check now that you've entered into the belly of the beast.
7 out of 8.
Okay. Either the aspect of getting respect from a friend, or the cloth around your nose, you're able to muster the constitution to step inside there.
5 more bro points and mutual respect achieved.
I kind of turn around, look at everybody, look at me, turn back, and then, mate, you see, the thing is, I'm going through a growth spurt, and I don't quite have trousers with a fly yet, so I just drop them, bare moon, and pee into the hole.
Well, I mean, how old are you? Yeah, little kid.
13.
So, yeah, so they roll. Okay, maybe not a 13-year-old, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
real quick. Ladies' perspective, Rabbit Troop. You're across the lake and you witness
Oh my
What's happening from your perspective?
What is that? What's going on, Maggie?
I would take a picture. It'll last longer.
All right. And I will click.
Memory.
I don't want to understand what's going on, do I?
No, that's a butt. That's a lot. That's a butt. You took a picture
Covers
of
my
a
eyes.
butt.
Rick, back to you. Did you close the door?
No.
Well,
Oh, you
too
did?
bad, because the door slams behind you.
Oh, no.
It seems to not only slam, but you can hear the wood wedging into place.
What are you
Real
doing
funny,
in there?
Tommy. Real funny.
What are you doing? Are you okay?
Can I make an experimental press on the door?
Are you currently peeing?
I mean, come on. I can keep going while doing this. It's fine. I can turn around and try and push on the door.
All right, give me a brawn check on that.
There's some pressure
That's a
behind
10
it.
out of 12.
Yeah. All right. So as you're peeing down into this dark void into this outhouse, for a brief moment, you can hear what seems like a gasping breath coming from underneath you. It's just this raspy
Be faster.
underneath you.
Nope.
So
Nope.
at that point you've pinched off your activities, and with great force you throw your back into it and push the door open. And
Wait, are the pants up or down?
give me a flight to follow that.
Accurate. 4 out of 6.
You don't fall back, but you do boot scoot backwards with your pants mostly down.
A pantsless boot scoot boogie. All right.
Pantsless boot scoot. That is that's pure Texas.
Yeah. I quickly try and cover back up my modesty and just.
All right,
Yeah, very funny, Tommy. Just angry, but appreciative of the joke, but slightly angry and still working off the fear sweats.
How loud are you saying this?
It's loud. It's a direct
Right.
accusation.
That wasn't me. I thought that was you.
But bag now, bag. And I run over to the bag, and I'm frantically trying to find one of the notebooks I'm looking for about the toilet zombie.
Toilet ghost, toilet zombie. I'm gonna
It's like
book it around the lake after seeing that, because like clearly Rick looks panicked.
You're gonna go completely around the lake, or are you gonna
Oh fuck.
ford the river?
Oh no, I'll just jump in and swim across. That'll be easier.
All right, give me a brawn check on there.
Oh, butts. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, that thing I'm real bad at. Real bad at it. Maggie is a beanpole. All right. It's gonna be bad. Oh, it's okay. It's a 3 out of 4. Okay.
It's solid enough. It's not a heroic moment, but you make your way across the river fine.
I'm coming. I think you got attacked by a zombie. I'm coming.
Abigail, what are you doing currently?
I'm running around the lake.
Yeah, please
Over-
don't jump in the
Mom,
lake. Oh my god.
I can't swim. so I'm
You're
running.
attempting to run around the lake? All right, you just take your full sprint, and it's going to take you quite a while, but it's
I take the
going to be a
shortest way
safe.
around.
There's no short way around this lake, but you're going to make it eventually. All right, Kat.
I have my camera with me, so I'm gonna just in panic mode just stare at this. Is the canoe still nearby?
I'm gonna give it to you that the canoe is just a little on the shore next to you.
I think I'm gonna be smart and hop in a canoe, but I'm sure this is not gonna work out in my favor. So let's canoe this.
All right, give me a brawn.
You have a canoe, but no paddle.
I'm just gonna assume paddles are tucked in there.
I got a 4 out of 6.
Yeah, it's not masterful, but you're able to hop in the canoe and force yourself across the lake, or across that little bit of the stream, the river that pushes through. So, yeah, you make it to the side.
I see you guys all coming at us like crazy, and I'm like, do you really need to use an outhouse that bad?
Did you just pee in a bush like a normal guy?
At this point, I've found the notebook and I've just flicked to the correct page and I've got a pen and I'm just like, physical apparition noises. Just doesn't make. We've got to go back in, Tommy.
That's definitely a class 3.
Yeah, thank you.
It's not a tandem outhouse. I don't know about.
Fine. If we're not going in, we're knocking the outhouse down. That's not going to affect the ground. Original plan. Are we still in?
I feel called out, so yeah, let's knock this outhouse down. Does it smell disgusting at all?
Oh yeah, it still smells. I mean, you're experienced with the scent, but it's still very prevalent in there for you.
Yeah,
I'm wanting to tolerance. All right.
Yeah, I'm wanting to try and kick it down. I've been in there once. I can do it again.
A straight kick.
Yeah, I'm having a really bad growth spurt, so I have very long, gangly legs. I feel like I've got enough leg muscle in there that I can at least kick a hole in the wall.
Fantastic. Give it a try. Give me a brawn.
Oh, thank you. I thought you were going to make me fight it, man. That's my worst dice. Oh, 5 out of 12.
It you prop your leg and start to try to push, but you're just not getting enough ground. You're just kind of sliding almost into a split.
Are you helping or not?
Yeah, okay, fine. I'm going to look for a log, one that's like the biggest one. It looks like I could swing. I'll look for a piece of tree somewhere or something I can hit this thing with.
You take a beeline towards a more wooded area.
Oh
All
no!
right, give me a brains.
Straight. Oh, maybe not. Come on. There it is. Oh, all right. 5.
Yeah. You find a nice fallen log. You brush off more of the fur that you saw earlier, but you heft it up and make your way to the
look at some and be like, what the hell is Uncle Ernie doing out here? Yeah, I'll pick it up like a battering ram and just.
Oh, you're gonna charge the outhouse?
I'm gonna charge it over and over again. I'm the hammer.
Give me your brawn check.
No, come on. D12 7.
There's a loud crack of wood as you do your initial plow into it. It doesn't topple over, but you can hear the wood splintering on these walls. I mean, it seems ancient. You don't know how long this thing has been here, but it seems like probably forever. But there's definitely some splintering, and you hear the wood kind of give. All right, I'm going to say at this point, Abigail, you've hustled it hard, and you've made it back together with the group. So, the rest of you, what are you doing?
I'm swimming.
I'm gonna canoe past Maggie at this point.
I assumed by that point you have made it. If Abigail's done the full lap of the lake, then the two of you have already made landfall.
Okay. It was like shake like a dog. Oh God, what happened? Oh, I said God. Oh, what happened? Oh gosh, what happened?
Zombie toilet.
No way!
Yes way.
Did you see like a hand with like gross broken fingernails?
Not yet. Too busy peeing. We need to investigate.
You peed on the zombie?
I peed before the zombie, then during the zombie. I stopped after I saw the zombie.
Well, I understand why the zombie's mad now.
It was mad before, don't blame me.
But you peed on it.
Can we move on? It's zombie. The peeing is not important. The zombie is important.
But if you peed it, okay. So what do you? And Tommy's
He's
just back
sterile.
there like banging the banging the wood into the outhouse. What do you? Why are you
Just
trying
like
to
a
take
battering
it
ram.
down?
He's at it. At this point,
This thing.
I'm going to point out the sun is starting to set.
Uh-oh.
It is starting to
Oh.
get darker. The shadows are starting to get cast
We're gonna get in trouble.
over you.
Yeah, which, by the way, between all of this debacle, where's the adults in this scenario?
That's a really good question. The adults are, well, pretty much everywhere you guys have decided not to go.
Where's Gavin? We need Gavin.
I mean, if you definitely want to know, there are adults by the mountain bike, the nurse's office, and the mess hall, and the archery range. Practically everywhere you guys decided not to be.
I
There
need
are adults.
Gavin.
They're ignoring the children trying to
Oh,
knock
they're with
down
all
the
the-
outhouse.
They're with all the regular children who decided to, let's do arts and crafts, or let's mountain
Lovely
bike.
phrasing
That's
there.
a fun
The regular
Instead of
kids.
That's
the
fun for
Scooby-Doo
camp.
crew. Okay.
archery. That's fun. That's where the adults are, people.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It's a weapon. Fair enough. But
There's not
Tommy's
generally an
got one.
adult stationed out in front of an old outhouse.
There's no lifeguards. All right. It's probably for the better. Wait, Tommy, hold on. What if it's like a curse and you knock the outhouse down and then we all get haunted by zombies and we can't pee on them all because apparently that either drives them away or makes them mad?
You don't get haunted by zombies. You're haunted by ghosts or spirits or phantasms.
Oh,
We don't.
Oh my Lanta. I think Maggie's right. We're all haunted now.
You don't. We
All
can
you
be
see is
plagued
Abby,
by
like-
ghouls. But
Smack her
cursed.
face. Like she face palms and is like, he's right, about the whole haunted by ghosts thing.
thank you. Right.
so what happened when you were in there?
I was peeing, then there was a moan, and there was a noise, and it wasn't Tommy apparently. And there's something in the ground other than what you'd expect to be in the ground there, and we need to find it. I need to see it, and we need to record it.
But,
You
should
over there.
probably go get my flashlight and stuff.
I've been check the bag. There's a flashlight in the bag. You, new girl, new girl number 2. You've got a camera, haven't you?
I'm new girl too.
We have names,
Yeah, give me a break. I'm Kit Kat.
Pleasure to meet you, Kit Kat. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention earlier. You've got a camera, right? So you can record this when we find it, right?
Well, this memory, yeah, let's do that.
Here,
Yes,
take
we
a
can
picture
record
of
the
your
memory.
Roll and then press those while I tear this down. Pose for a second,
My
and
first
back.
time at camp, and I'm already going to be getting in trouble. This is great. My parents are going to be so mad.
Nah.
Abigail's
counts.
right. We're gonna get kicked out for this.
Nah. Well, I mean, Tommy might, but he's always almost kicked out anyways.
I hope they kick me out.
I don't think so. I think that's a big fat lie.
I need everyone to give a grit roll.
Uh-oh.
3 out of 8.
5 out of 6.
4 out of 8.
2 out of 12.
Ooh.
Oof.
So naturally, everyone except for Tommy gets an adversity token.
Oh.
I've just been wailing on this thing. Am I
Everyone-
making any progress?
You're busy in your work. Everyone aside from Tommy, the prospect of getting in trouble starts to twinge in the back of your head. You know that at this point you're probably supposed to be heading back for dinner, and you know that there are events that are supposed to be happening this evening. So that childhood essence of I don't want to get in trouble is starting to dig in the back of your neck. Tommy, you don't care at all.
Should have got more bro tokens, and Rick wouldn't give a shit either.
Hey, I've got rebellious +3 for resisting persuasion from adults. Technically, this is passive persuasion from adults, right? It's like I don't care what the adults think anymore.
I'll give you that. You're apt to stay with Tommy and whatever he decides to do with this. But for the lot, you're suddenly aware that people might notice where you aren't, as it were.
Okay.
I can see you guys being punks. So, and not the good type of punk, the bad type of punk. I'm the good type of punk. But yeah, I can see you guys, like, I can see that look in your face. Oh, we might get in trouble. I'm like, what are you afraid of? Go tell those adults that somebody fell in the outhouse. There's somebody in the outhouse. They're in there.
Oh, like Timmy fell down the well?
zombie?
Yes. Somebody fell in the outhouse. You can tell them I fell in the outhouse if you want to.
Okay. What if we just tell Gavin? I mean, Gavin's cool.
Yes, let's tell Gavin.
Okay.
Gavin's so cool.
Gavin is savvy, and Gavin just you're not going to be able to pull anything over on Gavin.
Why not
he'll help us.
What about our counselor, the girls' counselor?
Oh, don't lie to the authorities. I didn't even think of that.
Well, okay, we'll figure it out.
Are you
I'm
saying-
very confused now. So we are supposed to
I think
lie
we
or
should
not?
I think we should get Gavin. If anybody's going to understand, it'll be Gavin.
Gavin
Right.
understands me. I know it.
Well, there you go. See? Let's go get Gavin. We're gonna go find Gavin.
All right.
Let's go, rabbit troop.
Is everyone going?
I think
I mean, I kind of look at Tommy and I'm like, if we destroy it and Gavin finds out, it.
Bad in front of Gavin. I don't want that. Yeah, I will leave the log. I want to leave the log someplace where I can remember it, because me and that log have a connection now. So I got some bro tokens with that log, but I'm gonna remember that log in case I need it again. But I'm gonna leave it there, and
All
then
right.
we'll find Gavin.
All right.
Friend
So
number
take one
2.
last look and go with them.
Yep.
all right, Rick, you are positive you hear one last weird gasping breath coming from it. You just again hear that last coming
Right,
from
in which
the.
case, I'm going to use my intuition. I can
right.
spend an adversity token, and you must answer the question honestly.
Let's do it.
Is it purely verbal, or have I seen any actual sign of zombie? Or is it just gasping and moaning? And we'll go with that. That's one question.
Purely verbal.
Okie, that's fair
You-
enough
You didn't technically see anything.
then. Sorry, I'm just making notes.
Given your-
when peeing on zombie.
Given your deeper skeptic instinct, it could have been the wind coming through different odd venues in that room.
That's the thing. I'm a bundle of contradictions because I want to believe, I want to find evidence, but I need to find.
But you're
evidence.
smarter than that. You're Mulder.
Yeah.
You're not just going to believe anything you hear.
Yeah, I grumble. There's nothing that can make me stay. If there's no physical evidence, it's just noises, and I follow them, and we'll go get Gavin.
When you say there's no physical evidence, well, there could be some physical evidence,
I mean, no. Maybe we should have something to show Gavin. I mean, I could stay and try and dig something up while you guys.
Oh God.
my God.
I just start retching at this point. I could stay and dig
I'm
something.
sorry. Having
No.
to break DM there, but
Are we gonna get to some shit shoveling? Is that what's going on? You gonna dig something up?
God.
I mean, I can stay if you can stay, Tommy. We'll find something while the girls get Gavin.
Yeah, that works. And don't forget the flashlights.
That works. So yeah, we'll stay and investigate the outhouse while the girls go get Gavin.
I pick up my log again, ready to
I'm
hit
gonna give
something.
I'm gonna give you one last check for Tommy and Rick. Give me a. Let's do grit. One last go.
Four out of 8.
Boom, 6 again.
All right. As stalwart as you are, as strong in your conviction, you do now really feel, and especially Tommy, as you've been battering at the walls, how long it's been since you've had a meal. You've been on that bus for quite a few hours. You ran around the camp for another couple hours past. The prospect of a warm meal really calls out to you.
I knew I should have stolen your stacks instead of your.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later. I've only got granola. That's not going to do us much good now.
Yeah, all we got between us is one Sour Patch Kids, and that's not even fun.
Let's go get food. We can come back. I mean, we all know zombies are more active at night anyway. It might have crawled out the hole by the time we get here.
It's a fact.
I'm already a little tired. If you get hungry to that, and then I get hot, I might have that temper tantrum. So yeah, good call.
Oh, heaven forbid you having another temper tantrum. Anyway.
All right. So as a group, I assume everyone's making their way to the mess hall where supper, dinner is going to be served.
And Gavin. Gavin will be served.
Gavin's totally going to be there.
Excellent.
All right. You guys, you make your way to the mess hall, and it's the long tables, stack to stack to stack. And it's, various campers that are there. They've gotten their nice tray of food. And it's, again, it's been quite a few hours since any of you have eaten. And it's incredibly empowering and nourishing to you. You just go to town. It's whatever awesome food you were thinking, hey, that's what's on that tray.
Chicken nuggets.
Boom. Definitely.
Hot dogs.
Definitely.
It's just a giant pile of French fries.
Yes.
They
A
have
weird
that.
Salisbury steak.
Oh, with the
Oh,
canned
it's
mushrooms.
perfect. It's just like school. It's there and it's fantastic.
With
Abby,
powdered
what's on your tray?
potatoes.
Oh God.
I would just choose whatever, like, I'll just grab something random. I'm not really picky. I'm just hungry.
I'm going to say a Salisbury steak laid on a tray full of fries.
There you go.
Oh, it's wonderful to you too. So yeah, this is the first moment you guys have been able to just rest and relax and gather yourselves and build up your energy. All of you are feeling much more empowered. It's just a new day, almost, so to speak. And I'm sure some of you are eyeballing the arcade cabinets there in the lunchroom. You are ready to rock. You feel anew.
Heck yeah.
Maggie, were we supposed to do something? I feel like we were supposed to
get
tell about
Gavin! Oh!
a boy in a toilet, a zombie, a pee toilet. I don't remember.
Maggie has no subtlety.
I mean-
She just stands up and goes, Gavin!
Yep, sure enough, he is at the counselor table. He's got his food pile there, and he looks up with a grin and waves your direction, Maggie.
No, come here.
Gavin does the lean over to everyone else at his table, hops up and heads to your table. Yeah, kind of pushes his long hair out of his eyes. And, hey, what's going on? So dreamy.
I just poke at Rick. Tell him.
So you know the story about the zombie in the outhouse?
He nods. Yeah, definitely.
You know I'm not a kid anymore, right, Gavin? No.
Of course not, man. You're my man. You're my bro.
Yeah. Well, have you got anything in the outhouse to scare them? Because I know you remember that Friday night last year when the kid, we sent one kid to the outhouse and he really wasn't happy. So you've got somebody hidden there, right, making noises.
He give me a charm roll real quick.
Great. Where are we? 3 out of 4.
He looks you dead in the eye. It's absolutely square. He leans down so you're eye to eye. He says, Rick, man, I promise you, I wouldn't allow them to throw the cheap jokes at you. The Fright Night, man, it's not about us scaring you. It's about you. And he does a clasp on your shoulder. It's about you overcoming your fears, man. So nah, we're not sending in anyone in there to scare you. It's all about you getting stronger. You got it?
Gavin, I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Oh wow, that's not gonna make him suspicious.
He glances over at Tommy and raises up the hand for the hand clasp, the high five, the solid. Man, you're the rage cage. I know you're wild, but man, I trust you. I believe in you. I know you didn't do it.
Friends now,
dude. That is awesome. I'm gonna tell you right now, that is one of the coolest friendships I have ever seen.
You told me I'd make a friend. You're right.
Yeah, of course, right. Man, Tommy, you're one of the coolest guys I know. And Rick, you're also so super cool. And dude, I am so glad that you guys are friends, man. You guys are gonna help each other out so much, and you are so lucky to have each other.
I'm really trying not to interrupt the praise right now. I'm basking in it. I'm living for it.
Oh, it is just a slice of fried gold every time Gammon praises you.
Yeah, but can you come with us to the outhouse?
Oh yeah, sorry. I think there might be some kid drowning in poop out there.
Gavin chuckles a bit. He's like, look, man, I know it's scary. I went through exactly what you guys are going through. I had my time. I did my Fright Night. And dude, there's totally not someone drowned in poop. I know it gets weird out there.
Excuse me, Mr. Gavin?
Go for it.
They're being serious. We really did hear something weird out there, and mind you, it was during the day. There was light. It was light out. There's no one out there. Like, there's something that could be seriously wrong. I'm trying to use my charm on.
Give your charm roll. It's gonna be a hard one.
Oh,
Shit.
Damn, that's an exploding D12, by the way.
That is an exploding.
That's exploding D12 plus I had a +1
Yeah.
because
All right.
I'm a kid.
Yeah.
So his normal bravado changes slightly. You really think there's someone that got lost in the outhouse?
We think there's somebody who could be hurt in the outhouse from the sound of it.
All right.
We wouldn't be coming to you unless there's something really wrong.
No, I definitely appreciate it. And there's a furrowed brow. It's you see a bit of concern on his face now. And he's like, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna meet up with other counselors. We're gonna check the notes and we're gonna count everyone that should be here. But we'll get right on the hey, and he clasps your shoulder softly, Abigail. Hey, thanks for letting me know. We're gonna get this worked out, okay?
She's
And
nodding.
with that he does a instant beeline. He forgets his meal, he forgets everything, and grabs a couple of the other counselors that were there, and they make their way out of the mess hall.
I look up from carving my initials and his and my mashed potatoes, and I just, God, he's the best, isn't he, Abigail? He totally listened to you.
Well, I mean, I also do the crying eyes I usually use on my dad to get what I want. So
Oh, it's not that. Gavin's totally gonna be your husband. You can feel it.
Oh, I feel weird. What? Why am I all like warm and tingly?
It's his presence.
Oh, is that what it?
Yeah.
maybe he's a Nephilim.
Okay.
Gavin has that effect.
It's
All right.
weird.
Yes. With all the
So
weird
after,
things going on in this camp, what if he's a Nephilim?
I mean,
A what? Who?
I guess he could be, but
A Nephilim is like a
he'd
half
tell us.
angel.
Does he have wings?
Then take me to heaven.
Holy shit.
Beautiful.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
but Nephilim aren't like angels like that. They're like hidden warriors. Not like it's hard to explain.
So he's like gonna avenge us from the poop demon zombie thing?
Abby just like hides her face like I'm not explaining anymore. It's not being taken seriously.
I'm taking it very seriously. I just don't understand because like I've never considered an outhouse to be haunted or full of like weird zombies or something. So it's just like I was just expecting to see like I'm not gonna lie. When I say I think the Loch Ness monster lives in the lake, I was just expecting to see like a lizard floating on a leaf. Because nothing weird really happens. We've tried to call Bloody Mary. We've tried to call spirits. I snuck a
Did you
Ouija
try?
board in here once?
Wait, do you still have it?
Wait, what?
No, because my mom
Liar.
took it. No, she took it. She said I was trying to summon demons and I was gonna go marry the devil.
I mean, she's not wrong. You were summoning demons. I don't know about the marriage bit, but
Well, when you try something in Bloody Mary, it has to be in a bathroom with a candle, and the
It
candle
was.
has to go out.
We totally did the whole thing.
Did you write it on the mirror like you're supposed to?
Yes, in lipstick. Becky gave me her lipstick.
Ooh.
Abigail, they did it right as much as I can tell. They did it right, and we've tried a lot of different things. I mean, we've hunted Wolf Boy. As Tommy says, nothing like this has happened. I don't get it. The closest we've come is a mystery meat, but that's not really a mystery. That's just an old can.
Is that my Salisbury
The
steak?
mention of mystery meat. The mention of mystery meat makes all of you glance briefly over to the cafeteria lady. Who's been, despite your delightful meal, seems to be shoveling strange things on the trays.
Please tell me it's just Chris Farley in a hairnet. Like, that's all
You
I
are
want.
you are not wrong, and you are not far. She is a a stout woman with a delightful mole.
Lunch lady.
So as all of you have finished your dinner, Becky stands up and does a bit of a clap and says, "All right, everyone, it's time for the campfire," and starts ushering kids outside.
We should totally sneak, once we get outside, we should totally sneak out and follow Gavin and the other counselors to see what's going on.
Yes,
just
yes,
gonna
let's
say-
do that.
We should
We're
get
not
flashlights and
back yet,
stuff
we should
first.
go.
Yeah.
I just kind of look smugly and whip out my flashlight already from my backpack with a little coloured filter
Oh,
that
there's
I do
stuff.
flowers on the wall and stuff. Just
Like you're so prepared.
Hey, I need to grab some stuff from the room, okay?
Yeah. We'll go back to our cabin and we'll meet you all like over at the arts and crafts building.
How distracted is this lunch lady right now?
You're gonna have to check. I guess it depends what you're doing.
Well, if she's distracted and away from the cold storage, I'd like to try and make my way back there and see if I can find that mystery meat.
Do a flight check.
Oh, +1 on that. Let's see. What we get? Garbage. It's a 1, but it's +1.
She glances immediately at you. The Marlboro cigarette hanging from the side of her. Tommy, get out of here!
Worth it. Totally worth it.
Come on, Tommy. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Get out of here.
Sorry. Can I get a couple extra chicken nuggets?
Give a charm roll at the end.
I'll try and play this off. Oh, I got +1 on that too. Okay, there. All right.
Oh,
So
roll again, you've exploded.
5 on the
She gives-
4.
Yeah, roll again on that
Yep.
I'll roll again.
because you hit the maximum.
Oh, my bad.
7.
Okay.
No, you're good.
3 +1 for 4 on a D4, which is much more possible.
It's brief, narrow eyes, but the nice latex glove fishes into the fried chicken nuggets and plops down 3 of them into your
I
hands.
do 1, and I put 2 in my pocket for later.
All right,
Pocket nuggets, vital.
pocket nugs. I don't mean to break character here, but pocket nugs could totally save you people in this game.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm going to put that on my inventory sheet. Pocket nugs acquired.
all right, you do not make your way into the cold storage, but you acquired several.
I got a different kind of mystery meat. I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. The rest of the campers are led out to a rather reasonable sized bonfire, just north of the Spirit of Awannarun. There's a nice round campfire right there, with various logs and seating for everyone. But that seems to be where the majority of the camp is.
Guys, it's really dark out.
That's why we're getting flashlights and stuff.
It is rather dark
I
out.
know.
We got this. We got
Yeah.
this.
At this point, I'm kind of pacing at the arts and crafts building, waiting for the others to arrive, because I had my pack on me at all times. Come on, I'm prepared for this.
Yeah, we'll go get our stuff and meet them over there.
All right. Most everyone's sneaking into the cabins to gather their equipment.
I'll stay with Rick because I don't have any equipment. The only flashlight I had was a mag light, and they took that away because they knew I wasn't going to use it for flashlighting.
I didn't know if you wanted to return the money while I was clearly making room away from the cabin.
Oh, if you're there, it's an excellent time for me to unsteal your money. So I will sneak back to the cabins. Correct. So I'm like, oh yeah, I want to go get some stuff. You want a pocket nug, bro?
I'm good. Save it for later.
It's not body heat, just body heat. Yeah, it's still warm. All right, cool.
All right. Abigail and Kit Kat, what are you doing during this?
I'm gonna go get my backpack as well. Grab my little supply pack, my Lisa Frank backpack.
Yeah.
Old school.
And Abigail?
I was going to the cabin originally. I'm the one who has to go to the cabin to pick up the flashlight and everything.
Awesome. All right.
I'm getting all my monster hunting stuff that I brought with me and my markers,
Awesome.
those colorful markers that might be good to draw wards.
All right. So all of you have taken that nice beeline towards the cabins. And you were intending to meet up back at the arts and crafts?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Individually, I need all of you to give me let's do a brains roll.
Oh.
Oh, 5 out of 10.
How do I use my adversity points?
You'll just add a plus however many you intend on using. And again, all of you can use adversity tokens to help someone else if you're so inclined.
Gotcha.
I got a 2 out of 20.
I've got a 6 out of 20 for standing by the arts and crafts building.
Okay, I'm gonna say Rick and Kit Kat. As the bonfire is going on, you can fairly distinctly hear Becky's voice over the noise of everything, and it sounds almost like an odd chanting tone. Rick, you would not. This definitely wasn't something that happened the first time you were here at camp. And Kit Kat, this just seems odd to you specifically. But there does seem to be an odd chanting coming from the fire, and it's been a little while. You guys had plenty of time to get everything from your cabins, and this seems like it would be normally a point where everything's calming down. But sure enough, there seems to be an odd chanting coming from the bonfire.
Do I recognize the words or the tones or anything?
From your distance at the arts and crafts, no. It's more of a curiosity of the rhythm of the voice.
Right.
I'm gonna kind of do that weird thing you do when you're trying to listen more, where you tilt your head, and I'm gonna ask if is that the camp song, guys? What is y'all's camp song?
I can make you all sing right now.
No!
No,
I need more
please no.
whiskey. Hold on.
I'm going to say that none of you would recognize this camp song. Anyone near Kit Kat is going to go, no, that doesn't seem right. Even with Fright Night, that seems a little weird.
At this point, I start getting a bit edgy and flashing my flashlight towards the cabins, trying to frantically signal, even though I don't know Morse code. It's just flashing. Just ah!
Nothing.
With my knowledge of a cult, would I recognize anything?
Give me a brains roll. That
16 out of 20?
that doesn't sound good. While you have no doubt in Becky's good intentions, the words and the candor that's coming from her doesn't sound right, and it really makes your skin crawl. There's definitely something wrong there.
I'm gonna tell the rest of you guys, that doesn't sound right. I don't think they're doing something good, at least unintentional. I think they're doing something bad unintentionally. It sounds off.
Should we stop
Almost weird. If we stop them, who knows what might happen? Something worse might happen. Let's just get to the boys, and we can figure out a plan from there.
them? Okay.
as you discuss this, and you hear the last shout from the campfire of "Fright Night begins," and you hear a lot of children suddenly excited cheer and seem to run out in different directions.
No, we need to go. We need to go the other way.
You know, those words are definitely clear to all of you that Fright Night begins.
Yeah, no, something's wrong. This is not how this usually goes. Oh, God!
What just happened?
Like, well timed.
I love it. Yeah, we need to go. We need to go. Are we going back to the outhouse? Is that what we're doing?
Remember, we're meeting them by the arts and crafts area,
I
from
just
what I'm
figured
told.
we were running to the boys and then we were gonna do that. Sorry. Allergies. Yeah, if we can get over to where the boys are and then figure it out.
I'm gonna say there's no direct issue to get to the art.
Okay. Something's weird, you guys. Something's really wrong.
This is all different? Y'all don't usually do this?
No, there's no chanting. There's normally scary stories around the campfire, and then Friday night begins, and they go off in a group to an area. This is not.
This is wrong.
Right.
I feel like y'all are messing with me because I'm new.
No, really not. Really, really not. Like, something feels wrong in my stomach.
That may be the Salisbury steak.
I didn't eat that. I know better.
Thank you for telling me after I ate it.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Do we want to go see where Gavin and the other camp counselors went then? To go check the outhouse?
Yeah. But I just want to let you guys know because I don't think the boys weren't around when I told you guys. But that chanting, though you guys heard it, I don't know. Something just, I know it sounds off, but it sounds even more off. Like it sounds like it's hard to explain
Wrong?
without you guys.
No,
Very wrong. Like very occult wrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything just did get like really creepy. I can feel it. Not metagaming at all.
No, you can definitely feel a weird weight upon all of you now.
Well, we can ask Gavin when we get there what the Friday night this year is. I mean, they'll be able to tell us, and we know whether
Outhouse so I can get my log.
Okay.
we need the log.
We need the
That
log.
is a very
Are
good
we-
point.
Are we at the arts and crafts area right now?
Yeah.
And say
Can we-
everyone's currently at the arts and crafts.
Is there anything in here we could use?
Oh
You
yeah,
can
I can.
enter
punch
the
it.
building and check.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Let's
pipe
rummage
fill.
through arts and crafts.
All right, you open up the door and step into the room.
Mhm.
It seems fairly normal on first glance. It's everything you would expect from a camp arts and crafts. There's going to be, glitter and popsicle sticks. There's going to be twine, scissors, everything you would expect from this sort of thing on first glance.
Can
Can
I
I
take some? Oh, sorry. Go.
Can we guys twine and scissors too?
Sure.
I was going to tie together some popsicle sticks and make a steak.
You're gonna try to build stakes out of it?
Yeah.
Give me
Well, I
a-
was gonna grab the twine and scissors and like just stick it in my bag so we can like mark our way along. As long with the glitter and paint, some glitter and paint.
Yeah, I was gonna
so we
grab
can
some
mark.
glitter.
Glitter's annoying. Good call. Good call. I'm
You can
gonna
also
grab,
throw it in somebody's eyes and it'll hurt.
and they'll never get it out either. Can I get some? Is there any pointy scissors, or are they all the not pointy scissors?
I'm gonna say you can find a couple pairs of reasonable scissors in there.
Nice.
Give
I'm
me a-
not supposed to have these. I want them.
Give me a quick a brains
I
roll.
was waiting for that.
Yeah, we don't have just an observation roll, so it's almost always brains.
Oh,
Wait, did I do
roll
that?
again,
Hey,
roll again.
Roll again. Nice. Oh wait, that's Abby. But also nice.
Oh, were we not supposed to roll?
You're perfectly fine rolling.
Come on, Tommy. Come on,
Did I
Tommy.
mess it up? Hold on.
I got an 8 out of 20.
If it's
9
green,
out of 6 for Tommy.
So 8. All right, so we got a 9 and an 8. Yeah. Anything you could generally think of is definitely there. Tommy, on your on your strong search, you're already aware that Mr. Graves, the bus driver, is the arts and crafts teacher. So you instantly start prying into his desk.
oh, I wonder what I'm going to find there. Tommy's about to get lit.
So you find the keys to one of the buses. You find a lighter, and you find a bag of a strange green herb.
Oh, I know what that is. I'm 13. Well, I smoked once.
that's
but
what
I
you-
talk about it a lot, like it's all the time.
That's what you pry from your search.
Mine.
Abigail, you
What's
definitely find any of the supplies that you were looking for.
I want to break out an easel and like a little bit of acrylic paint, probably one of those sponge things or a brush, and then I'm just going to put "You suck" on a canvas and just leave it there for everybody so they know that they suck.
All right, with a huge brush and the thick acrylic paints, you begin your masterpiece, and you leave that right there for anyone who is next to enter the room.
And then this was Abigail's idea, right, to come in here? I'll be
I
like,
think it was
"Abigail."
Kit Kat's plan
Oh, Kit Kat's
originally.
idea?
No, it's Abigail's. It's fine.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry.
Abigail, you want a pocket nug or another kind of nug? And then I'll shake the bag. Well,
She's staring at you like, what do you mean? What is that?
never mind. But yeah, I have a bus now. Thank you.
But do
I
you
don't
know
think
how
we're
to-
supposed to touch those, the
no.
buses.
More important question: do you know how to drive it?
Oh, you're right. It's probably a stick.
Probably a stick. I bet we could all figure it out, though.
I like the way you
Shall we
think.
just run a bus through the outhouse?
Yes,
we-
let's do that.
Wait a second.
That's certainly something you can try.
If we can figure out how to downshift.
What's that?
Mm,
We could do it. We could do it. We should do it. We should totally do it. Steal a bus, drive it over the river right into the outhouse.
Why would
First
we
year,
go through
last
a
year of
river?
camp.
Yeah.
I like everything about that idea, and you guys can blame it on me, and you can tell all the counselors that I was really, really high. We got the evidence right here. I'll
Just,
take a hit on this one
like
if I get
sprinkle
steal.
some of that stuff, oregano, all over your body when you pass out.
Yeah, that's how
Okay.
it works.
Okay.
Mommy's had
You-
more life experience than all of y'all combined.
My character's very sheltered, I'm sorry.
It's great. Can I roll the brains? Can I use that to make a crude steak, and then we kind of have to go chase after Gavin before he dies?
I'm gonna say definitely yes. You're able to quickly take some of those sharper scissors to whittle away and fashion some strong steaks from the materials you had available. So I'm gonna say you got 3 fairly solid steaks.
I'd lob one at Tommy and keep the other 2 for myself.
All right. What is your plan here, team?
Go check out that outhouse.
Okay.
No, it's still a bus.
Yeah, screw it. I am fine with the bus plan. Gavin's dead as far as I'm concerned.
No!
But guys,
Oh,
let's not
why did I-
run things over or anyone.
Why did I leave the
I
keys in
can't
this
hear
room?
you, Matt.
Steal a bus.
Oh, sorry,
steal
I'm
a
muted.
bus.
Risk versus reward, right? So there's creepy Channing, There's poop zombies. Oh, Gavin. Gavin might be in trouble. That's the only thing I can think of. But if we think Gavin's going to be fine, I mean, he seems like a pretty cool guy. I'm sure he could handle himself, all that, Gavin. But yeah, anyway, if we I think stealing the bus might be less dangerous than poop zombies and chanting creepy camp kids.
Bus is a weapon. If it's a whole zombie army, we can just
Run over
mow
the
them
kid.
down.
Or we park on top of the outhouse and then the zombies can't get out.
Yeah, that.
Glad you guys went
Yeah.
with that because I wasn't sure how I felt about running over a bunch of kids with a bus, even if I am a kid. So yeah, let's go to the outhouse. Less moral quandaries there with the zombies.
Without the bus.
Okay.
Let's go to the garage. I say, and I
Yes.
jingle the keys.
Right.
Plus, we can keep an eye out for zombies.
Bus.
Bus. Totally.
All right. So you're going to make your way from the arts and crafts to the bus barn, correct?
So
Oh wait. I'm gonna look for before we do head out. I'm gonna see if there's any paper lying around at all anywhere,
Yeah.
or maybe.
We'll assume paper is very available.
Oh, cool.
Arts
Because
and
I have
crafts.
light and I got the other things, so I kind of need some. All right, cool. So I'll grab a couple of
God.
tiny papers.
Oh, you're looking for thin
Read.
paper.
please tell me he's gonna try to make a blunt out of construction paper. That is all I need in this
What I'm gonna
world.
try and do.
Is that even possible? Out of character, like
It's
no,
not. You
it's
turn
not.
and you grow up.
I don't know how that works. So that's
out
what I'm
of
asking.
out of character, definitely not.
Definitely
You get a
not,
run in
no.
it, it'd be a whole thing. Yeah.
No,
Get
it's gonna
a
start a
licking,
straight
get a
fire towards your
paper
face.
cut,
You're
like,
gonna.
the whole thing is gonna go bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm working with what I got here.
Yep.
Maybe I can find an apple. Oh, I kind of want to go back to the.
There are apples in the mess hall.
Oh snap! I'm set.
I
Bus.
feel like our
Focus,
priorities
people.
changed.
Our priorities have gone all sorts of directions here.
This is Camp Get High.
Yeah, it is.
Look, we're now at Camp Awannarun Oval for bus. So let's go.
Yes.
Oh, the sequel.
And I'm just the one here, like, asking why we're trying to run things over with buses.
We're just pulling
Okay,
Abigail
okay.
along.
Okay, who is going? Who is going where?
Bus.
Maggie's dragging me, so.
Bus.
Everyone's going straight to the bus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take as much glitter and I'll follow them to the bus.
I'll assume you get quite a bit.
They're all in my pockets.
Okay, so as the team sets out from the arts and crafts cabin.
I'm sorry, Brandon.
Oh, really? Like I didn't see this potential coming. Give me a flight roll,
Oh,
everyone.
Okay. I'm good at this.
Oh yeah.
Natural one.
Oh my god, it too! I'm gonna use my adversity roll.
Ooh, 8. 8 out of 8.
Adversity roll. No, I'm saving that for the boss. I got
13.
+1 to that. So
7 out of 10.
Okay. Rick, during your sprint to the bus barn, you lose something. What is it?
Ooh. Let's go emotional. The grass braid I got from Maggie on the bus falls off my wrist.
Oh.
All right. As you take your sprint, there's a loose nail on the cabin that just yanks the bracelet straight off your wrist as you run.
Yeah.
But everyone seems to make a nice charge towards the bus barn. At this point, you can hear various screams coming from different places in this campground. Now, Rick, Maggie, and Tommy, you've experienced Fright Night before. This is different. Before it was sort of the scream that kids will dare each other to do something, and the squeal and the giggle and that it's not the same this time.
It sounds like actual
This
fear.
this seems to be general fear they can hear from different pockets from around the camp.
Do
Get
any
the
of them
hell
sound
out
like
of here.
Gavin
It's too late
screams?
for everybody else.
If we, I like this bus plan better now. Let's just drive out of here. I don't care. Leave my stuff. Let's just go.
No,
The Terrified Panic Screams really sell it.
Yep.
No, by the way, Rick, there's no distinctive notion that you can sense as a Gavin scream.
Thank you.
Maybe because Gavin's too cool to scream, you don't know, but you definitely cannot hear distinctly his voice. But I'm gonna say you all make it to the bus barn.
Bus, keys,
I feel that's an odd term. Does everyone else know what a bus barn is, or is that just my
totally.
upbringing? Okay.
It's a
Never heard of
barn
it
with
personally,
the
but I
bus.
assumed from context.
yeah, it's all right. You make
From my
it to the bus
understanding,
barn.
it's a legitimate barn with a bus in it.
That is exactly it. Fantastically done.
10-4. Okay, I had no idea.
There are 2 buses lined up inside this barn, for lack of a better term.
Do you have 2 keys or 1 key?
Just a bus key, right?
You have the 1 bus key. It has the little floaty for in case you go fishing and are apt to lose a
Aw.
key. A little bottle opener on there,
Yep.
and a little keychain of a groovy looking fellow in a cap that says "Keep on trucking."
Oh my god.
Can I burn an intuition? Are there any spare keys inside the bus barn?
I'm gonna say not that you would immediately see. There's a little office in there if you want to do a closer inspection, but just as the barn, it's a rather large place to search just blindly.
I'm not planning
There
on
may be
opening
keys
up.
in the office.
I wasn't planning on opening up the barn door. I thought we could just bust out of it.
Oh no, that's totally fine. But 2 buses are better than 1.
There's no back door. It seems like every bus just pulls straight into an open awning.
All right.
Can I
That's
treasure
more
hunt
convenient.
for? Can I treasure hunt for a weapon or anything?
Sure.
I'm starting to
Treasure-
get scared.
treasure hunt.
Yes,
Treasure
I would like
away.
to sniff around for some gasoline since I have a lighter now.
Okay.
God.
Give me a brains check on there.
I got an 8. 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's and then plus your treasure hunt.
Mhm.
Tommy, you do not find any gasoline, unfortunately.
I was going further away
you're-
into the office for keys.
You're busy pondering how to open a bus door from the outside.
Can I try to help him open the bus door?
Sure. Kit Kat. In your search, you find a couple potential weapons. You find a rather large monkey. It's a bit hefty, but it would definitely hurt to get hit by it. And you also find a reasonable sized tire. That again, it's hefty, but you could certainly make someone's day regrettable by hitting them with it.
I'm gonna pick them both up, and then whoever's closest to me, I'll hand one of them off.
I'll take one.
Maggie.
I'll take one. I swing. I did a year of softball. I got it.
All right. Feels good in your hands, Maggie.
I got a 19 out of 20 on my brains roll to help Tommy.
Yeah,
Did I just miss out on bludgeoning?
kinda.
I
You
got
have
a
a
weapon.
stake. Chill.
Abigail, you understand the direct force to get that odd accordion door push for the bus, and you get that popped right open. Rick, you are entering the office, correct?
Yes.
All right. You step in there. It's fairly musty. The barn itself already has a nice musty garage oily scent. But this adds that nice papery tone to the must. In there, I'm going to say, given on that roll, you're probably able to find the other set of keys that are hanging on the wall. It shouldn't be too difficult to spot.
Beautiful. Fantastic. I will grab those and attempt to get into the other bus.
All right. So as the group prepares, oh, this is going such strange places.
We just completely wrecked Brand's story. We're just like, let's take a bus.
There is no such thing as wrecking the story. All right. So thanks to Abigail, the first bus has been opened up and accessible. And I'm going to say Rick was able to equally open up another bus.
I mean, I'm a teenager. I can kind of pilot a bus, and then we've got four kids
I'm
involved
gonna,
from
I'm
the other
gonna
bus.
accept it.
I see Rick's confidence, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, bro," and I'm gonna shove the keys like in your chest, like a really cool guy. Like, cheers, man, and just drop them.
I'm gonna take a picture of this moment.
It's a powerful moment.
Yeah.
It really is a powerful moment.
It's a lovely, powerful moment, except for the fact that I now have two sets of keys because I just found the one. I just, in the spirit of a moment, I just go and I push it straight back into his chest and I go, "No, bro, I trust you." And then rev my engine.
Aren't there? Okay. So real quick, who is in Rick's bus?
I'll go with Rick.
Yeah.
All right. And in Tommy's bus?
I'm gonna go in
Tommy.
Rick's bus.
I think it's Tommy.
Kat, are you going in Tommy's bus?
I'll go to Rick's bus.
I'm in Tommy's bus.
All right.
Well,
So you both hop in, prepare yourselves to get in that nice seat that has that weird springy balance to it.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Take
shocks,
the photo.
the shocks on the bus seat are just magical.
I keep looking over at Rick to see what he's doing because I have no idea what I'm doing. So from other bus, I'm like, what?
All right. So with a loud roar, almost simultaneously, both buses just growl to life at the same time. I'm gonna say both of their headlights just beam brightly out into the camp. What was fog just seems to be just slashed away by the heavy beams of these two buses that are now roaring into action.
Punch it!
Can I burn it in? Can I burn
Throw
it into
glitter in the air.
Can I drive over the lake by the fish shanty? Can my bus make it over there?
We are going to certainly try. Are you just gunning it and heading?
Yeah, I want. If one of us goes around and picks up anybody we can, going anti-clockwise around the long side of the lake, and I'll go save Gavin by going straight over the finished part of the lake.
Are you going the long way across the lake, or are you going straight through the?
You got the creek. I got the long way around.
Yeah, you've got more space in your bus, and I can go and save Dad. I mean, save Gavin. Save Gad. Davin.
Hey guys, I have to say
All right.
bye. I hope you guys have a great day.
Thank you so much
Thanks.
for joining
Thank
us
you guys for
tomorrow.
having me.
You're always
See you
welcome.
soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being a part of it.
Bye, Abby.
I'm just in the background going, punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it.
Okay.
It's like,
Okay. Let's see. First, let's go with Rick's bus. You
Yeah.
gun it straight forward. Give me
God.
oh no.
a flight check
Why?
as you barrel down towards Uncle Ernie's cabin.
Hey, Wait, it's a 2 out of 6.
It's a 2 out of 6. There is a loud crash as you
Oh.
clip the side of his cabin.
Oh,
You don't straight mow over his cabin, but you take one of the walls with you
That's fine.
as you make your way towards the fish shanty. Tommy, you're doing a nice hard 90-degree. I'm gonna say trying to dodge the cabins. Give me a flight roll.
All right, +1. Oh. So that's a 2. It's a 1 + 1 for 2.
It is thankful that this is Fright Night and no children are in their cabins, because you plow straight into the girl's cabin.
I can tell that it was a childless cabin, right?
You knew you were fully aware that there were no children in the cabin,
Okay, good. Okay.
but you plow straight into it, and your bus lurches to a halt.
uh-oh.
I'm excited about this, not traumatized. Right.
All right, it's it
Tommy's
is what
conscience.
happened.
So, is my bus over, or
Your bus seems to have a lot of cabin underneath it. It seems to be having a bit of trouble pressing forward.
Okay.
You'll have an opportunity to try again in a bit.
all right?
All right, Rick, we are back to your. I don't even know what to call it anymore.
Nope.
Your
Bus
quest
with a wall.
your bus with a wall. Your well-walled bus. You are coming up past the fish shanty. Go ahead and throw a flight roll.
Can I assist?
Yeah, can we throw
I
in,
hope so.
can we throw an adversity in there?
Yes, of course you can.
Can I spend 2 tokens?
I'm gonna say yes.
Right,
You're not
I'll
there
do
with
a
him, but I'm gonna
+2
say
modifier.
somewhere in his heart he can hear you rooting him on.
No, I'm in his bus.
Oh, are
Yeah,
you?
I've got
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
except Abby. Okay, so that was an exploding 6 plus a 1 plus the 2 from Kit Kat.
You come nowhere near the fish shanty. It's perfectly safe, and you are now at a really comfortable speed as you come up to the river.
Oh God.
Oh, the river.
We don't need to worry about the river. I've seen this. The kid in the playground always talks about it, where if you run a river fast enough, you can just walk over it. I'm doing
Totally.
exactly the same thing. Just with a
He's
bus.
older than me. I believe him.
Same.
Yeah, their confidence in you as a race to surpass the shanty and make your way to the river. Tommy, give me another flight roll.
All right. Another D10. Come on. Okay, 6 + 1, 7. 7.
Yeah, you do a couple cranks on the camshaft, and it kind of lurches a bit, and this kind of rolls over past this cabin that you tagged, and you continue to make your way around the lake.
See any other cabins?
I'm gonna say to get you to the point where you could get over that one, you probably dodged the other cabins at that rate. There are other buildings ahead of you, but the other camper's cabin.
Miss. Dodge. Yeah. All right.
Just to get back up to a speed, you probably wouldn't be able to tackle them.
Cool.
All right, back to Rick Bus. The river is very rapidly approaching.
Faster, faster, go, 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 go.
In the words of Maggie, gun it.
All right, give me your flight.
I will spend an adversity point for this too.
Oh my God.
Right. Oh, so we have an exploding 6, a 5, and then a 1 adversity.
Fantastic. Yes.
We can fly!
You hear him. You hear him shout that with such bravado. All of you believe him in this bus, as it just skirts straight over this river.
Take a picture of that!
It seems to have caught a couple of well-placed rocks that just seem to angle it perfectly up and over the water line.
I'm gonna lean forward and take a picture of the floor accidentally.
Yep. That's about right.
But yes, you clear this river with no issue at all. All right, Tommy, we are coming around the lake. Give you a flight and let's see how you're doing.
Oh
Do you add the adversity before or after? Before I added the adversity. So
I'll also channel an adversity to him with bro connection.
I can feel it.
I'm going to allow it at this point.
I'll double that
We've
one.
gone so off the rails. Let's do it.
I got that one before. That's 4. I got 2
Ooh.
plus my bonus plus another thing, like adversity for 4.
Yeah, I'm going to say the bus sort of fishtails for a bit as you just pass the mess hall. Like you almost clip the building. You in your brief stint on this side of the lake, you can see a bit of the chaos that's happening in the camp. You do seem to notice several children running in terror in different directions.
It's too late for them.
There is definitely something going on in these other cabins, in these other buildings.
Get the hell away from these other cabins. I don't slow down for anyone unless I see Gavin. I just keep on going.
You do not spot Gavin directly, but there's definitely other things going on aside from the outhouse.
Yeah, I don't want to slow down or see what's going on. I don't like it, so I'm just going to try and get away from whatever the hell is going on and click up with everybody else who is being much more successful than me.
You clutch this giant wheel and fishtails, and it swerves, but you just keep straight on your path.
It sounds about.
Tommy becomes the best driver, like when he gets his license. He remembers that bus.
All right. For what I assume is cinematic stakes, I'm going to say you both arrive around the same time coming up
At the speed
on
of
this
plot.
outhouse. At the speed of plot, you are arriving right around the same time. What is your plan?
Can we see any humans there?
Can you see any humans?
At the outhouse. Can I see Gavin?
You do not see Gavin in the outhouse.
Do I see any humans, campers, anybody?
Have you parked the bus, or are you still just gunning it and hoping you see someone before?
I've just made it over the thing. I'm going to stop it near the outhouse because that's where we go. But I want to do a full handbrake slam, destroy the bus.
You hit the brakes. You calm down. Give me a brains roll.
6 out of 20.
You certainly do not spot anyone you care about in the outhouse.
Do I spot anybody at all?
Not from this angle.
Oh no.
Oh.
So I'm good at running these things over. So I want to square up with it. I'm going to turn my brights on, and then if you're in an outhouse, you're going to die. And yeah, I'm ready. I'll try and avoid the other bus, but I'm
Try to avoid the other bus. Okay.
the other bus and my log, but the outhouse. No, I'm going
Give
for the
me a
outhouse.
give me your flights check.
Oh, and again with the flight. Supposedly, I'm good at this. So +1 for a 4. Again, another diversity points.
Unfortunately, you miscalculate, and your bus just drives just past the outhouse, towards the woods. You do not make contact. At
Is my
that
log
point,
okay?
what's that?
Is my log okay?
As far as you can tell, your log's fine. You didn't come anywhere near it.
All right,
At that point, Rick, Maggie, Kit Kat, you do notice something coming from the outhouse.
Is it Gavin?
You see it is sadly not Gavin. You see a couple of very bony fingers just grip on the outside of it. They just seem
Right.
soaking wet and tinted brown.
I want to open the bus door and, thinking it's a human, lead my head out and just go, "Come with me if you want to live."
No.
All right.
No.
Rick has opened the door as
well, he's distracting
another
poop
set of
zombie.
bony fingers. Say again.
Well, he's distracting the poop zombies. I want to grab my log and get it to safety with me.
You are still in your bus, halfway into the forest. You have you gunned it. You gunned it. You had full intent to wreck that house, and it slipped past you.
See you. I'm gone. Do not want.
Another set of again bony fingers, just tainted and stained brown, reach the other side of this, and you see just slowly stretching out from this rotted wood, this just skeletal figure. There's just horrible things just seem to be dripping off of it.
Shut the door.
No
shut the
eye.
door. Shut the door.
Shut the door.
Just empty eye sockets. The clothes seem just rotted and tattered away. It's just, you can almost feel the scent hit you as this thing seems to climb out from this.
Shut the door. Shut the door. Shut the
Shut
door.
the door.
I'm kind of frozen in shock, and all I utter is, "I wasted a Terminator reference on a zombie." Just frozen in terror and disappointment.
I'm
gonna say he didn't get it and try to shut the door.
shut the door, and I'm gonna put my foot on his foot, hit the gas.
All right. Kit Kat, throw me a brawn roll. See if you shut the door.
Oh no.
Those things are tricky. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. No, one
No,
out
the
of
door
6.
The door is wide open. You did not master that. Maggie, throw me a brawn roll to see if you're able to
I'm so
to
bad.
clamp his foot down on the gas.
Oh God. That was a 3 out of 4.
It does not quite work as you would like.
Come on.
Can I say that having my toe stamped on by a small child kind of kicks me into action, and I then gun it?
Give me a brawn if you want to.
Oh yeah, I get a +1 on brawn. Hell yeah. Oh, 4 out of 12.
You don't know if it's an exact problem with the bus or somewhere your pressure, but it kind of lurches and logies its way almost directly in front of the zombie, and with your open door, just almost welcoming it into this bus.
Okay, I got my crowbar out. I'm ready to bean it in the face.
I'm gonna run towards the back of the bus.
All right.
I'm completely freaking out. I kind of just about managed to get a stake out, and I'm just shaking.
Rick, get your shit together, man! Come on! It's just like, come
The tiny child swearing kind of freaks me out more than anything else.
Drive.
Tommy, by this point, you're able to make the way on foot.
Oh, my bus is dead.
Your bus is nicely planted between trees that you do not have the acceleration to clear past right now.
All right.
Do we spot Tommy?
You probably saw a bus fly past your view. Yes.
Is there enough?
Yeah, but do we spot him walking? Because he's.
I'm gonna say you're a little. I'm gonna say you're a little distracted, and you probably have not spotted exactly where he is.
Make it on foot, huh? I will look, since I ran through these trees and caused all the destruction, are there any I'm going to get another log. We'll see if I can find another tree limb. Hopefully I can find one that got, like, busted off and has a nice, pointy, fractured tip to it.
I'll say you find a reasonable branch to work.
Okay, I run back with this held up. I'm ready to go. I'm running back to the other bus since my bus is. I leave my bus running, but I'm gonna leave my bus running, and then I'm going to grab another log. Good at finding logs, and I'm just gonna put it on the gas, and I'm just gonna leave it there with its tires spinning, and stuck in between these. If it finally makes it through, I don't care what happens. That sounds dope.
All right, I'm gonna say that that bus is in works to get punching it.
And then I'll run back to the bus that is not stuck.
All right. As you're running up, you can see the skeletal figure making its way up onto the bus towards your friends.
If it's turned the other way, I'll try and. Is it in between me and the bus?
It's a couple steps up. You know how buses have that nice step onto? It's made its way up there already.
I'm going to run up on it and try and whack it from behind and get on the bus.
Give me a fight roll.
Tommy, home run!
I can't run it past the bus. I want it on the bus. Fight. Oh, no plus anything? I thought I was a... Come on. 14?
14. All right.
Ooh.
You crack hard into the back of its skull. It lurches from the force of your smack towards Rick.
I want to hit it on from the other side.
Go for it.
Yeah! Don't mess me up. That's an exploding 8 plus 4.
There's a strong hit. Did you take the wrench or the tire iron?
I took the tire iron.
It matters perfectly because you cracked its skull. You see a jaw flying, smacking against the bus window. It's like Tommy just set it right up for your smack.
Heck yeah, I used to play softball, and then they told me I was too aggressive.
Kat, what are you doing?
I'm watching a jaw fly past me as I cower in the back of the bus with my glitter.
All right. Staying strong there?
I just go, take a picture!
Shaking, I'll take a very shaking
allow that
photo.
Response to go for. Okay. Give me a grit roll real quick, Kit Kat.
Uh, 10?
That is solid. Despite the dark of night, despite the very strange circumstances, clearly in your photo there appears to be a zombie being wailed on by several small children.
Photographic evidence!
Rick, what else are you doing? Are you just cheering it
Passing
on?
out from excitement.
Okay.
With a little bit of fear.
Yeah, I've just been overwhelmed from fear of nearly dying from zombie, happiness of being saved by a tiny child and my new best bro, and then ecstaticness of getting photo evidence as a zombie, and then passing out.
Perfectly understandable. Tommy and Maggie, you've You've already flexed your muscles. What are you doing at this thing that now seems to be lurched over and missing a jaw?
Tommy, move! And I'm gonna try to kick it out of the bus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick it. Come on, don't.
I'll give you brawn or fight, whichever's better for you.
Oh, fight is way better. So 6 out of 8.
I'm gonna say, as you kick it, it attempts to grip your leg.
No!
As it's mostly fallen out of the bus, but still clutching towards your ankle right now.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's in perfect range for Tommy to start beating on it because he's outside the bus. So Tommy, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and whack it away from the bus so I can have an opening to get on the bus.
Go for it.
So it's a fight.
Come on.
Oh
why?
no. 3.
It cuts short. You're hitting it in the side, and where a normal person would have lost their grip and fallen, it just seems to take the strikes.
Please.
All right, other team, or not other team? You're all a team. Rick or Kat?
I'm gonna run down the lane and try and pull on Maggie since I see it's grabbing her.
All right, give me a brawn.
3 out of 6.
You're clutching tight to her, but you cannot break that grasp.
I'm happily out cold.
There's an exhausted shock and excitement look on Rick's face as he just fails to move.
That's like combo of all 3. I'm just gonna keep kicking it, trying to get it off. Get off of me!
Go for it. Roll that.
Get off! Stop it! Okay, 4.
It seems to be gripping you even tighter now. It's almost climbing up your leg at this point.
Oh God, no!
There's another hand that's now gripped towards your shin that is just like kind of moving closer into her.
Does it have eyes?
Not that you can see.
Oh,
Mm.
That's great.
I know what you're going for there. Yeah.
I'm gonna take my monkey wrench, and since I'm at a distance, I'm just gonna try and drop it on its head.
All right.
Plunk.
Do brawn? What do I roll?
I guess brawn for that one.
I'm gonna spend an adversity point, so
Go
1
for it.
adversity point. 5 out of 6.
A 5. All right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say you clutch the monkey wrench with both hands and teeter over it and let loose, and there's a loud crack of the skull where it just goes,
Ugh.
staggers back, and rolls out of the bus.
Yeah.
Towards Tommy.
Not towards Tommy. It falls out. I guess
Okay.
giving Tommy the opportunity to work how he should like to.
If I got an opening, I'm going to try and get up on the bus and on the little stair thing. Still
Yeah,
ready to defend.
You definitely have access to hop onto that bus.
So wait, when I hop onto the bus, what do I see? Do I see Rick out?
You see Rick in a odd, happy, scared daze.
Okay, we're friends, so I feel like I can do this. I smack him in the face.
All right.
Get out of it!
Give me. I'm not even gonna force a fight check. Let's just do it.
It's a
Yeah,
friend.
my head rebounds off the seat and just. What?
Drive.
I hear the drive and I foot down in gear.
Give me that
Let's
flight.
go.
Give me that flight roll, Rick.
Oh, I hate you.
Anybody have any points left? I feel
Oh!
My God.
Natural one.
The bus skids on the slippery rocks that you thought you had passed. It's really sort of fishtailing now. You're not flipping the bus or rolling it, but it's swerving and gunning like it's really itching to go somewhere, but it's not able to do it right now.
Anybody have anything they want to do before I try again?
I'll close that door.
That works. Can we...
Yeah, I'll allow it. Go for a close.
Was that a strength or something?
I think we did a brawn.
Brawn, yep. Sorry, Brawn. Brawn and brains and fight and flight are so similar.
Yes, they are.
All right. Come on.
Oh,
What?
God.
You're unable to close that door as the zombie's arm has lurched forward and sort of wedged its way in from the door closing.
Who's that crowbar?
I got it. I peel it off and just
Go
keep
for it.
going. Go.
I attempt to gun it. What do I have to say?
Wow.
In there.
I think someone else needs to do. I mean, move out. You know what? Here, Tommy, take the crowbar. Rick, move out of your seat. Let me do this.
I let Maggie into the driver's seat.
All right.
I get a crowbar. I'm just going to launch that. I'm just going to launch my pony log. at
Maggie,
this
I believe in you.
Yeah, you're just smashing the skeletal hand as it clutches to this bus. Maggie, what do you got?
I got a 7.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you do. All right.
It's
The
only
moment
one-
you shift seats, your foot hits the pedal, and you just gun it, smashing through this outhouse.
I imagine I'm like down in the seat.
This
like
old wood
this
just
to try to
splinters and flies every
Jack
direction.
Lighting is perfect. Take some creepy zombies coming out of an outhouse picture.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna start just flashing photos.
As you're flashing photos, as Maggie's gunning it forward, Rick and Tommy, you notice that the skeletal hand that's been gripping and lashing out at you just suddenly seems to stop the moment that outhouse shatters around you.
Do we win?
I don't want to state that you're dragging a corpse around in your bus, but through different eyes, that's certainly how it appears.
That seems appropriate.
But
That's
yes,
fine. Corpse bus. Let's go.
the moment seems to pass.
That's right, outhouse. That's right.
The body stops moving and grows limp. The horrid smell of the outhouse seems to dissipate into the night.
Did we win?
It certainly.
We're just
seems
gonna
that
keep
way.
driving. Just keep driving.
Okay, I'm driving.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
In that moment of pause, there is that sense of victory that you defeated this creature. You overcame your fears,
We
and you
bust
fought this thing.
down. We like the what's the boxcar children, but much more violent.
Exactly. That was the exact tone that this was supposed to roll.
Oh my god.
You do, however, hear the various shrieks and cries into the night.
Not my problem.
And you know that this evening may not be over yet. But you now know that you can take on anything.
Because we have a
Shit,
bus.
for Gavin.
single manly take.
We don't know that Gavin's dead. Gavin may be battling that to the end somewhere on the other side of this camp. That's for you to find out. All right, and with that, our brave children have really gained something. They've learned to fight their fears.
No, we got a bus. We
Some of
gained
them
a
have learned to
bus.
drive.
We got a
They've
bus
gained-
and a corpse.
They've gained a bus
And some
and a
photos
corpse.
out.
Whatever happened to that other bus?
It just
To,
sits
to,
rusty.
to answer that question, the wolf boy awaits you.
Oh my god, we've given a wolf boy a bus. We could
You
do
have given him a
jousting with
bus.
buses.
This is like the oh hell, what's it called? The creepy racers. The
Wacky racers.
Wacky race.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Wacky
God.
yes, they're right now. over to the west. There's a wolf.
Wow.
I feel like we're a weird version of Mad Max at this point.
It is definitely going that way.
like the lost children. We're gonna be living in the woods, like making armor out of bark
Oh,
with our
Just
butts.
like you.
I suppose we should stop here.
Probably.
I mean, good God, this range is that could go on all day. I am. Oh my God, all of you are absolutely wonderful. I out of all of the ways that I calculated this going, this was exactly it. I mean, you definitely told me it. Oh, this was fantastic.
Oh
All
my
right,
gosh.
let us. Oh my God, I could do this all day. Let us wrap this up now. All of you are awesome. Thank you so much for being a part. Let's do one last call out to who you are and what you do and why you're awesome. Let's go down the line. Rick, or James, excuse me.
So if you want to find any of my work, you can find me on Amazon. I'll drop a link in the chat. If you want to go to my website, it's jrwilsonwriting.co.uk. I'll drop a link for that as well. Thank you very much.
Hallie, what do you do and what makes you awesome?
I'll go last.
Matt, what makes you awesome and what do you do?
I was looking. Oh, there it is. I was looking up charity. Sorry. Yeah, Matt. I play charity games, run charity games, Impact RPG, Twitter, Twitch, all that stuff. Thank you guys for having me and letting me help out the Bail Project today. I really appreciate that. And you can see me tomorrow being not a shitty little kid. I want to be tomorrow morning for the Marvel game.
Oh yeah, I'm running Hawkeye on that as well. So I'll see you all tomorrow.
Hey,
for that.
there we are. Cherub and Kit Kat, what do you do?
I work with Spirit of the Wilds as well. Yeah. Nepotism. And occasionally you can find me as Soapbox Fox on Instagram as with my art. But that's it. Thank you for letting me join this first time I've been on Roll20. Long time paper and tabletop, but never online. You've brought me into the virtual world.
That was my plan all along. Actually, that was James to thank for that.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, James.
I can highly recommend Spiritual Wilds candles. By the way, I repeatedly order from there. They are astounding.
Now I'm blushing.
Aw.
Are you ready, Hallie? Are you ready with
Sure.
what you do?
Well, I tell you what, why don't you tell everyone where they can find you, and then I'll wrap it up with the charity notes again.
Oh my goodness, I didn't introduce myself the first time.
I know, you're slacking.
So much, I am horrible at selling myself. All right, I have been Bran. I run Spirit of the Wilds candles. We make natural and nerdy candles, and we donate proceeds to animal charities. And we're always thrilled to be a part of any charity game. Very soon, perhaps on a Wednesday coming up, we will be running under the banner of Terrible Party. We will be doing a Pathfinder game called Emerald Endings. And if you were somehow able to put up with me for this, you might be able to stomach me then.
That was my wedding vows.
Game starts on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, and it's a weekly game, and he's got a really, really fantastic crew. I'm very excited.
They're so awesome.
They really
I don't deserve
are.
them.
They're really great. Okay, so we'll be back here in about an hour and a half. We have a special panel coming up at 4 p.m. Eastern. This will be for Tales of Wilderveer. It's a brand new tabletop roleplay system that is actually combat free. So it's a narrative-driven story, and B from the Frostwalkers podcast and Ava, who's one of their artists, is going to be with us. I'll be asking them questions, and we'll just be chatting for probably anywhere between the 60 to 90 minutes about the system and why they wanted to make it, and all of those fun and really cool nerdy things. And you'll get to see firsthand some of the art that's already been done by Ava for the book that they're planning. So I'm really excited about that. And it's an easier day today. And then tomorrow we do have the Marvel game at 11 a.m. Eastern. And then we're going to wrap everything up in the evening with a special Monster of the Week game that our very own Slam Vanner, Aki, is going to run at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. All of the information is on Twitter at terrible_party. And thank you all for watching and for donating and for tuning in and chatting. We super appreciate you all.
Thank you all very much.
Woo! We drove a bus. We stole 2 buses.
Woo!
Corpse bus, corpse bus, corpse bus.
Corpse buses. We'll see you all later. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys. Thank you all.
Bye.